clearly above average, right? When it comes to the looks department, right? They would have to at least clear 75 people or more to be able to be considered, you look good. That means you clear the board. Everybody. Right. I would say, to give an example of that, Halle fucking Berry. Right? No matter where the fuck you put her in, the majority. More than likely, I mean, there's always gonna be one weird ass nigga that's like, nah, I don't like bitches that got regular eyes or something. I don't like bitches with normal looking faces. I like a bitch who face look like she had a stroke or something.
Yeah.
Alright? So disregarding them weird ass niggas, right? Disregarding weird niggas, 75% of the population, right? Would 75% of the population would consider Halle Berry at least 75 or more, probably in the 90s. Would say, yeah, shorty back. Kim Kardashian is another one. She just bad for no reason. You don't know how to explain it. Bitch just bad. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we could explain Kim, but
she's superficial.
Yeah, she's superficial. All right, we ain't finna go into that right this second, but essentially, she's augmented. She's augmented. Yeah. She's natural. Just a bad bitch. No matter where you put her and no matter what situation, waking up homeless. We seen her in that goddamn movie. Bitch bad in every situation, right? Bomb. So then I would go to the tier below that, right? This tier would consist of people who, I would say at least 55 to 65% of people. So if you put 100 bitches in the room, you put this nigga in the room, at least 55 bitches gonna say, yeah, cuz could get it, or you know what I'm saying? Bomb. So I would say you are like a moderately attractive person. You're an attractive person. And I would say the top tier would be like you're a really good looking person, all right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Boom. Now, the tier below that would be the people who just fall short of the fucking like natural selection border. You feel what I'm saying? That's like bitches that ain't fucking with you, dog. Like, yo, they not really like under 40 something people would fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And then of course you got those in the fringes. I don't know what the fuck you'll call these people because I wouldn't call nobody ugly.
20%.
Right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The 20%, I wouldn't call them ugly. Yeah. They're just uniquely unpopular when it comes to...
Okay. Fuck all that
That's
shit.
That's a good way to put it.
Fuck all that shit. Listen. Who's the man right now? Is Drake still the man right now?
What, it rap?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about looks now.
No, we moving on from that. We've been talking about that forever. It's over. It's over. What? It's not.
I ain't give an example of somebody who has lost their way as far as not understanding where their position they play in the looks department, right? Mm-hmm. And I say this without trying to be homo or nothing, right? Moneybag Yo is a very good example of a nigga who has forgotten what he looked like.
Bruh, I don't know what men look like, bruh. I don't know who's attractive, who's not. I don't know if he's an 8 to a lot of women.
You gotta keep it 1,000, bro. You sound like a Jamaican.
I don't know though. I know when a nigga is ugly as shit, right? I know when a nigga's a 2. I don't know when a nigga's a 6.
If you know there's a heaven, you know there's a hell.
I don't know but I'm saying I don't know. I don't look at men like that.
There can't be a heaven without a hell.
Exactly.
So if you know there's a heaven, you know there's a hell. So if you know there's an ugly nigga, you know there's good looking niggas. No homo.
But you can acknowledge another brother that this brother.
But I don't know that.
I'm not say that per se unless you.
Niggas
want
to say
dudes could judge somebody that looks better than them and don't because they're them. They don't. Somebody who's a 7 could be looking at he's a 6.
Now you're talking about 7. You're talking about perspective.
But
you talk about perspective. That's why
I can only go by women with that shit. Like I know Flavor's ugly as shit.
No, but
I don't know how Moneybag is rated to women
until
women rate them.
Okay, that's why I gave it a grading scale. What I'm saying is any man can reasonably deduct. I hate this super extra hyper masculine shit, bro. Like, I'm a grown man, I'm married, I got kids. There's nothing else I need to prove about fucking like my masculinity, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I can say, okay, my son is handsome. I think my son is handsome. As for an even little kid, he's a handsome dude.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, a parent's gonna say that.
No. So I knew you was gonna say that. But what I'm saying is, I can also say
handsome is almost a used word for ugly people when they dress well. I can also say that about like a Tyson Beckford, a Shamar Moore. Bro, these people visibly get bitches in front of your face. You mean models?
They don't have to talk.
Those are models, though.
Oh my God! So you say
universally, you could tell those are handsome men because they're models. So they look like models.
So we've deduced that you can recognize someone who is, but you can only recognize.
I could recognize. No. I said 2, right? 2 minus from 10 is what? 8, right? So I could tell you when that motherfucker's an 8 and above, and I could tell you when they're a 2 and below.
Right.
I can't tell you
recognize the extreme.
Moneybag Yo will be in between that.
You're right. And I'm saying this, he's on the lower end of the in-between.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Because I have eyes. And
You would have to go by what women say.
If you are a human being and you resemble
okay, so what is Moneybagg Yo to you?
There's no way you look good.
What's Moneybagg Yo to you? Is he
like a turtle? He looks like a turtle.
What is he rated out of 10 to you?
Under 5. That's what I'm saying. I can't give a pinpoint.
I don't know that.
I'm just saying. I'm
finding that out from you.
What I'm saying is I get that he gives off the I look like a 10 vibe. Yeah. Just, you know who else does that?
Because that's what sells.
You know who doesn't do that? You know, right?
That's
you know
who doesn't need to do that?
No. Lil Baby sells to women, and he doesn't give off the I look like a 10 vibe. Yeah. Lil Baby stays in his attractive position, bro. He probably can get bitches based on his bread.
He feel himself without having to.
Right. Versus.
See, yo, no, he don't look like that, so he gotta give off.
Bruh, he tells people in songs that you gotta hide your bitch. What that nigga said? That nigga said some shit like,
I think every rapper says shit. Like
no, but some niggas, you do.
Is he the first rapper that say that?
Nah. All right. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. All right. What you call?
Bro, we already know ugly niggas is winning, bro. Black and ugly, however. No, that's Biggie, bro. That's 95.
Wait, you notice what Biggie
niggas
said?
With money win.
Biggie acknowledged the fact that
he was ugly.
He looked ugly.
Yeah.
He recognized the fact that
but did he carry himself like an ugly nigga?
No, that's not
did
the point.
Did he carry himself
that's
like a 10?
You can carry yourself however you want.
He carried himself like a 10, did he not?
He didn't have the... Yes, exactly. He didn't overreach on that character. He didn't overreach on that character.
I get that when he... Nigga, like I'm nigga, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't that.
Think. Was Biggie more flashy than Moneybagg Yo?
Not about flashy. Moneybagg Yo.
He was more smooth.
Moneybagg Yo face does not.
What was he wearing? Versace
he doesn't get that many points. Bro.
He's wearing Versace before we even knew what it was.
Yeah, Biggie.
Who? Versace? That's what I'm saying. He said, I'm black as ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the socks. Right?
That's all Moneybagg Yo does is talk about how rich and what he has on and shit.
That nigga also said in that song.
He's saying he can take your bitch because he got money. He's not even telling you, I'm the sexiest nigga on the block, that's why I'm gonna take. No, he has money. He's that nigga right now. That's why he could take your bitch.
A lot of niggas got money, dog. That's what I'm saying.
They ain't Moneybagg Yo though, because he has clout, which is priceless.
That's true.
Everybody has money. There's millionaires who are trying to get clout.
That's true.
Which they can't get. It's priceless.
It's essentially the same. It's essentially the equivalent of a bitch just being bad. I'm telling you, dog. I know. All right, there's a saying that says, for every bad bitch, there's a nigga who's trying to get rid of that bitch. It's a nigga who is tired of that badass bitch, that pussy you trying to get. And I say that to say this. Bitches get with cuz. They've been and got with cuz. And I feel like I don't want to go into the realm of a hater. I want to stay on the objective topic of people who have lost their attractive way. They have lost the balance in their attractiveness. Cuz has fallen short of the mark, my guy.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I wanted to go into other people because I was doing some
No. We moving on next topic. We're not talking about this for a fucking hour.
Let's do it.
Okay, so like I said, who's running shit right now? Is Drake still running shit right now? Who's the next artist?
Drake is still running shit, bro.
He running shit. Of course.
He running shit. So who is his competition?
Drake has no competition.
If Drake get on anybody's shit, they hot now. So you know he's still running shit. Now, right under him is another category.
Nah, I don't want to say that. I gotta stop you there because Drake is like Drake is
the gatekeeper.
He's too big for him to get on your shit and you to get on. He's only gonna get on your shit and suck your fans up, and then you're gonna wither away. It's been proven. There's nobody who has got on with Drake.
Get on for the moment. Get your.
Oh yeah, you might get seen for a couple days.
You gotta take off. Yeah, it's up to you to take off once you get there.
They didn't take off. Exactly.
It's a relay. He gives you the baton. You gotta keep running.
For your people, right?
You gotta keep running.
Once they see the nigga I am, now I'm gonna take off. Right. He jumped on Lil Baby shit. That's how Lil Baby got hot.
He jumped on Migos shit.
Exactly.
Migos,
they took off because
they ain't never stopped.
I would argue that them boys already had their own natural buzz.
No, because
he not hot because he had.
Because think about it. Think about how many people thought that song. How many people thought that song was Drake's song for the longest? Versace.
Yeah, everybody thought that was.
That was Drake's song. You feel me? Nowadays, when the nigga gets on their shit, they know it's Migos' song.
The God Soldier Big Draco song.
That was Draco?
That was Draco's song, bro. That boy, bro, if it wasn't for Soldier Boy, y'all niggas, bro, listen, bro. If everybody who listening, bro, listen. All hail young Draco, bro. Fuck you.
So wait. Where does Soldier lie on that list?
What? Draco, that was his song, bro. Drake. On what list? On looks? Soulja looked like a skeleton.
No, why he going back to
I gotta go back to that, bro. Like, I ain't gonna front, bro. I have eyes. I'm an aesthetician, bro. I can look at things and determine its.
You thought you was gonna come here today in this podcast and rate, man.
Aesthetic value, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can determine something's aesthetic value from a human being all the way to a fucking structure. So I can look at this bottle and say, yeah, dog, it has a sexy fucking.
All right, so we're saying what? Lil Baby is next in line.
No, I say something to it. Drake is that tier, and then right under that, Baby is.
So Drake solidified himself. He can't even really be on the list, right?
Drake is the boss.
He's pretty much like a Jay-Z right now, right? He's solidified.
Jay-Z.
So pretty much. He's like a GOAT right now, so he can't even be on the list as far as 1, 2. So who's one on the list right now? Because he's not even on the list now.
No, he is on the list. He is the tier of the list that like if you're not gonna.
Nobody could take him off that list though. He can't become number 2.
Not yet.
So that means he's on a
not
whole.
Yet, not with the
exactly. Okay. Think about Think about UFC.
UFC.
They have who's 1, 2, 3, but they have champion.
Yeah.
Champion doesn't have a number.
That's 0.
You feel me?
Well, Drake. The thing about it is the reason why he can't be competed with right now is because of the spectrum of things that he's able to do as far as musically. The other man is singing, fucking rapping, fucking.
But there are people are doing that too. That are not.
He's the only rapper I know who done rapped in Arabic, Spanish, Jamaican. Bro, this nigga does not have a culture.
It ain't great.
And the man is from fucking Canada. Like basically, this nigga might be the hybrid human being that the world needed, dog. Because nigga, the man, mama white, his daddy black, his daddy do blues or something like that. His saddest form of music known to man. Yeah. And this nigga was born. He had to be born in the 50s or the 40s. His pops, right? So so for his pops, right now to get if you black and you got with a white girl, bro, you good. That's all fucking pleasure and that's all good. But if you black and your ass got with a white girl in the 40s, nigga, god damn, you know how much you had to love a bitch?
I think it was in the 70s.
In what year?
I'm sorry, not the 40s. I'm sorry, he would have probably born in the 40s. Nigga would have probably got his shorty in the 70s. You know how dangerous white pussy was in the 70s?
In the what, 70s?
White pussy was goddamn like a bullet.
In the 60s it was dangerous, but you saw more of a...
I mean, it depends on if you were a celebrity. You talking about celebrities or regular people?
In general.
In general?
Because all I know is
Sammy Davidson was after white girls. And
they was trying to kill that nigga. It was only because he fucked with Sinatra.
Yeah, Sinatra.
That's the only reason why they fuck with cuz. Otherwise, bro, they ain't fuck with Sammy Davis' old turtleneck face ass. Bro, you know you look like a snapper turtle, man. Like,
this nigga came here to rate all the dudes. You came here to rate all the dudes.
Yes, sir. I rate everybody. I rate bad bitches.
You ain't rate no bitches yet.
Bro, well, let's talk about some bitches.
I can't fuck with you on this.
The thing about the caveat for me with females, right? Yeah. It's feet, bro. Like everybody can't relate to me. I know Dave Chappelle fuck with him, bro, but I cannot fuck with a bitch with no ugly ass feet.
I mean, that's everybody.
Like, nah, that's not everybody. I know niggas.
No, some dudes are bypass. But if you ask somebody and you want a girl with nice toes or ugly toes, everybody's gonna say nice toes.
Everybody doesn't have the definition of ugly toes, bro. Everybody doesn't have the same. And that goes on. That has a grading scale too, bro. Like,
what you mean they don't have the definition of ugly toe? What you mean?
But it's like everybody's definition of ugly ass feet ain't the same. But there is a grading.
Ugly ass feet is totally different than ugly feet. Ugly ass feet is solidified. Ugly ass. That almost includes as dirty.
Now you see what you said right there. That's how I know you don't know what to talk about. Because to me, there's only 2 types of feet. You got pretty ass feet and ugly ass feet. And your ass ain't reaching one of them categories.
No, but you got look. There's people with ugly shaped feet that they keep clean and nice and shit but it probably just has an ugly shape. Maybe they have a long toe. You feel me?
I got a big ass foot fetish. Yeah. Nigga, I suck toes.
You do that?
Bro, yeah. I'm just saying. I'm married.
I didn't say you do that.
After the shower.
You married, so you might have the age.
You married too? Yeah. Okay, so nigga, you know what the fuck going on? Where I put my wife's whole body in my mouth. Like a gummy bear. Nigga just, you know what I mean? It's all good.
So you eat ass?
I eat anything on my wife's body that God has allowed your boy to get on, man.
That's why you stay talking shit.
That's a very, very.
This nigga will not stop talking shit. Yeah, all right, so who's the winners and the losers of the trade, and who the hell do we think is gonna NBA? The winners and the losers of the trade.
Sports oriented.
And who's gonna be in the fucking championship? Who'd you think? We seen what's been happening with the Lakers. I think Lakers are winning the trade right now. They done changed the whole team up.
They got to. Because guess what? LeBron going to be reigning champ again next year. I like Lakers and maybe...
What you think about Westbrook coming to Lakers?
That's going to be the mesh right there. You see how he had AD as his guy? Russ finna be his guy. Trust that.
What do you think about the
LA
factor?
Boy, listen, that LA boy done went home.
What do you think about the factor of Westbrook not being able to be a shooter?
It don't matter. We need Westbrook to do what he do. We don't need him to change his game, do what you do, play at a high level with LeBron, and feed off that energy. That's it. They need. I ain't worried about Russ. Russ gonna do what he gonna do.
You don't think he's gonna clog the lane?
I'm worried about Anthony Davis. He's soft.
Long eyebrow ass.
Soft.
Unibrow ass. Yeah,
soft.
he's
But
soft.
I can say I must give him one more year because last year, guess what? He was injury prone. He had a lot of injuries.
He got injured every year.
He's been injured since he's been in the league. Not every year, but he's.
No, I'm saying as far as with the Lakers, he's been injured every year with the Lakers.
He only been with them 2 seasons. One in championship.
Yeah, and he's been injured both, and now we're about to go.
No, last year he wasn't injured. Last year he played.
What do you mean last year?
The season when they played in the bubble, they won the championship. He was not injured.
Yeah. Him and LeBron came back like.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because LeBron missed a significant amount of games. He missed a few games. He missed right before the playoff, right before they went in the bubble. He did miss a few games, but he wasn't injured like he was injured this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got people on now. What's up, baby?
Oh no, man, I'm scared.
I don't know. My lack of experience with sports just causes me to think about.
Just give your perspective.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't be watching the sports games. You know what I think about? I be thinking about.
What's
like,
the last sports
who
game you
gonna win
watched?
in a fight, nigga? I don't know, bro. Who gonna whoop LeBron if that nigga decide he wants smoke on the court, nigga? Like,
that's what you
swing on somebody, nigga. That's what I want to see on the court. Somebody swing.
Okay, so give your answer. Who do you think is dropping LeBron?
Ain't nobody fucking with my nigga LeBron. LeBron knocking
nobody
out on the court immediately. Maybe that nigga J.R. Smith. I think J.R. Smith got some hands. I believe this nigga Anthony Davis probably has hands based on just experience with having to whoop niggas because it looked like God crossed that nigga face out.
I don't know. A lot of niggas aren't about fighting no more. You feel me? So it's like if you want to look for that fighting shit, you gonna have to go to Malice in the Palace with Ron Artest.
You know why I like fighting?
You
know why I like fighting? The same reason why at the end of the day, if your ass take your ass to jail, that is the only thing that you don't got no weapons in there. It's just mano y mano. It's just a grown ass.
Not really, because they want to jump your ass in there.
I'm just saying, like, yo.
And they got weapons they create in there. It's not no mano.
Niggas respect that head up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that is what it is. There is nothing more pure or unadulterated than that. You got an issue with this person. We have gone beyond words.
I don't even think.
Cannot be negotiated.
I ain't been to prison like that to know. But I don't think they're like looking for fair ones in prison if they really have issues. I think they trying to take you out.
No, niggas hit fair ones in prison all the time, bro. That's what it's about.
You sure, nigga? Prison has changed. In the last 10 years, the NBA has changed. So prison is very possible to change like that too.
Bro, you know.
Have you been in prison in the last 10 years?
Bro, Gunna just did 12. And that is who I get my information from.
Gunna who?
My cousin. You know my cousin.
Oh, you saying the name like I would know who that is.
He did 12 years?
12 years.
Who is that?
12 years. Chris, nigga.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he's telling you stories and you're going from that?
Oh, I can't go from that?
I don't know.
I'm saying,
you
where else am I going to
That's
get
a
the story
question.
from? I have to go to get a deeper, a better story than that nigga.
My brother.
I have to be in there.
So is it possible that he could be lying about a situation?
Why we lie about that?
Niggas lie in jail all the time.
About
Like a nigga
faith,
go to jail and get
about
fucked
faith.
up. You think he ain't gonna lie about
I'm
it?
saying about faith. He ain't say, oh, he was the biggest, baddest nigga in there. He just telling me like, nigga, that's what it's about. Like, bro, nigga, you gotta fight. That's it. It's fight every day, every single day.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying that's the prime. That's
you know, speaking about fighting, you know who I thought was gonna fight?
At the end of the day, niggas can keep doing this.
You know who I thought was
gonna
fight?
Gotta crash, and then when you crash, guess what? We're gonna see who was the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because we can only do the nigga.
I'm saying, you know who I thought was gonna fight?
I'll do that until you gotta prove that
That's
shit.
Captain.
Yeah, you Captain Crunch.
You know who I thought was gonna fight the other day?
Who that?
I thought motherfucking
The
Locks is gonna fight this.
That shit
ain't gonna front though.
Bro, I tried to watch it, but I'm an audio
that shit
man.
seemed,
like the audio was sounding
that
crazy.
Shit seemed, bro, that would have been the saddest fight on earth, bro. You talking about a nigga with IBS, and one nigga with diabetes, and one nigga with bro, that shit would have been doop, and niggas would have been in there out of breath and fucking.
They wasn't gonna fight though.
Nah, that shit would have been the most hilarious, saddest fight on earth.
That shit was you know, they
I ain't gonna front.
That shit.
I would like to say Dipset would have washed them niggas, even though, to be fair, I ain't gonna front. The Locks and Dipset are my two favorite New York fucking.
They had a lot of niggas there.
You know what I mean?
They're the two biggest groups. Like, who else could they have went against? Nobody. Only
As far
other
as
people is like
group-wise,
Wu-Tang, but you can't really do
yeah,
Wu-Tang, you feel me? That's like a whole generation
Yeah,
before
nigga, but
this.
Dipset would have washed the Wu-Tang. Nigga, you fucking mean.
Of course, because it's their songs
And
aren't
guess
really
what?
popular
Real talk though. Man, Dipset would have washed them niggas if that shit would have been in Miami. If that venue was in Miami,
yeah, if it was in
and that
Miami,
nigga would have played that fucking and that nigga would have played that fucking masterpiece shit.
Oh, that no lit.
I'm about it. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Nigga, what the?
Why would they do it in Miami?
Niggas would not say if the venue happened to be in Miami and it was
Why?
down
Why
south.
would it ever be in Miami?
I'm just saying for whatever fucking reason.
But where did they get popping?
Nigga, Cam live in Miami.
Where's their legend?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so it has to be in New York.
If Cam decided
Wherever your legend is, you gotta understand. Dipset is Harlem niggas. I don't look at Dipset as Miami niggas. That's what you look at them
I'm
as.
just saying if they wanted to do a fresh ass venue and they
You heard what Jada said? I'm outside.
And it would have been. You're just saying it would have been hella biased if they was in Miami. That's all.
Beat me out.
No,
They had it in a
it
neutral
would have
area.
been some more weight added to. It would have been some more credence given to that fucking.
Do they have more fans in New York or more fans in Miami? Dipset.
Dipset got fans all over the place.
They got more fans in New York.
I think Locks probably has a concentration of fans that's probably
My wife
more
knew Jadakiss
centered in New York.
She didn't know who. She didn't know the Locks. I said,
That's what I'm saying. I think.
A lot of people know them as individuals. You know what I'm saying?
Right, or they more know Jadakiss.
Jadakiss. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But as far as the Locks, I think the concentration of their base is probably more East Coast. When you start getting into the Midwest and all that shit like that, nigga, bro, them niggas ain't changed the fucking culture of hip hop clothing and shit. Bro, nigga, Dipset nigga came through, bro. What that nigga said as I glare and wink. Something nigga had the whole New York wearing pink. And he fucking did. This nigga New York, this nigga Cameron changed the fucking fabric of NY. Nigga had niggas on some fly shit.
You know what I like about Cam too? He's a trendsetter and Cam is a hell of a businessman. A lot of people don't give him credit for his business acumen.
Right.
Oh, you know what they also said too? They said he was too cool.
I heard that nigga on Taco
He was too
Bell
cool.
and all type of shit.
You already said he was too cool. That's part of the reason why they lost.
Jay-Z was scared.
But that's part of the Harlem shit.
I'm
gonna tell you the strategic move that made them boys win. I'm gonna tell you this.
Linking up with Cam and linking up with the Rock.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you the strategic move that made them boys win. Should I hold it?
No, just keep talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the strategic move that made them boys win though.
Who?
Jadakiss. I would agree that them boys. I give them the boys that they won. No. I ain't gonna say no. They ain't win from the start. They ain't win from the start. The reason why is when Jadakiss decided to turn it from what we were accustomed to, which was a versus where people are coming out and hitting us with their biggest hits. That was what we were accustomed to. Yeah. Right? Yeah, that nigga came out with the all right, I'm gonna go elemental hip hop on these niggas. Cause these niggas ain't come with that. Yeah. And New York will respond better to that.
So you saying the way they played it and the songs
their
strategy was way out. Yeah,
I think they strategized when Cameron and the boys came out with the we gonna go with the same old what everybody been used to.
Yeah.
Which is we gonna go with
I'm ready.
We gonna go with the fucking we gonna just bring out our big boy hits. Cause listen, Cam ain't played so many fucking songs that I'm like, holy fuck, that nigga said I slumped and I slumped. He dumped and he dumped. Yeah. It's like they made my cars like an elephant. My trunk in the front. I'm like, holy fuck, why Cameron ain't say that?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is all the this nigga Jadakiss telling this nigga Jadakiss talking about Cam don't got them niggas don't got no bars. I say, what? Where nigga Cam got bars, heavy bars.
Cam ain't let it out.
The fuck going on?
Figure it out.
Nah, nigga, it's not that Cam ain't let it out. I think Cameron
You went to North Lauderdale?
I did go to North Lauderdale.
I was under y'all.
Listen, Cameron and them boys came with the idea that we're gonna outshine these niggas on some fly shit. You feel what I'm saying? And And them niggas came with it, and they came with the antithesis of that fucking treatment, my nigga. It was like sending a Christian and a Muslim to fight. The Muslim wanna die. I came to die. You want life.
Nah, they wasn't ready for Jada.
It wasn't that they weren't ready for Jada.
Ready.
They weren't ready. No,
they know Cam can
One at a time.
They would have walked Cameron.
One at a time.
Boys. with braggadocio and swag, which is what the fucking, which is
and don't talk over everybody.
Which is what
Mike,
hip hop is about.
Don't talk
right now.
over everybody.
Man, chill out.
Let
Listen,
people talk.
Listen, what hip hop is about at this very moment right now, what it has evolved to, is this braggadocio nigga. I go harder than you, right? You want to throw? It's motherfucking Jadakiss.
Let me get another one, sir.
Jadakiss made it a point to say I go harder than you in this rap shit versus Cameron's I go harder than you in this clothes and swag shit. You know what I'm saying? That was
he was on some swag shit, and them niggas came to rap about him.
Right, they came with the pure elemental hip hop.
That freestyle, he said he's pussy. What he say?
He a dick. You made the joke.
Didn't know that's old.
That's the hit him up freestyle.
Yeah,
we do know. Who didn't know that?
No. I'm saying online they were saying people like, what was that line came from?
Oh yeah, them niggas. That's 90s babies.
Yeah, young people didn't know.
Niggas. Anybody over 27 know what the fuck.
Listen, when I heard it again, I say that's that shit right there. Because I hadn't heard it in so long. You feel me? I say, oh yeah.
But it was like
this nigga came strapped tonight, boy.
Yeah. And then, bro, what I'm saying was, again, bro, Cameron has such an arsenal of bars.
He do. He's sick with.
I'm talking about nigga, like that's what niggas fuck with. At the end of the day, them two niggas right there came. It should have been a versus where them niggas at some point in time had everybody go sit down and just do Cam versus Jada, because that would have been a more fucking.
That's what it was supposed to be. Jada though, I ain't gonna lie about that.
You crazy?
Cam can't fuck with
as far
bars, no way,
bro.
I like.
Now we have a discussion.
I'm a Cam man, but
I fuck with both of them.
You know what
I think the version before he started doing the banana, Montana, sandana, bandana, Lana, Chana, banana,
I can't tell you.
Yo, ate a banana in my new pajamas. Went to the Bahamas. Like what? That's not fucking with Jadakiss.
Funny as you want to, bro, but that made a more impact. That made more of an impact. Listen, that made more of a quantifiable impact on hip hop than Jadakiss.
If you move the fan.
Jadakiss probably influenced a bunch of people. I cannot lie. I love Jadakiss like he my brother.
Nigga trying to set us up, bro.
Hand to God, I love Jadakiss like he my brother. But Jadakiss does not have more of an impact on hip hop. Dog, he did not make more influential lines than fucking Cameron. Yes, he did. But he is done.
He wrote big lines?
Yeah, he wrote some big
lines.
lines.
Jada, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, but listen.
You got the Who Shot Your freestyle.
Listen, bro. What I'm saying is Cameron has more impactful, like, quotables. Shit that is lingering around in hip hop right now. Jadakiss does too, but more so for like an older crowd. Niggas still to this day know Cameron shit. You feel what I'm saying? Whereas, nigga, you ask the
You're just pretty much saying he's more catchy or he's more catchable phrase rapper. That doesn't mean he can fuck with Jadakiss.
What I'm saying, I didn't say on a pure elemental level.
You're pretty much saying he's gimmicky.
No.
You're saying he has shit that people. Name a line that he's done.
Who? What?
That Cameron that people still say today that Cameron has used.
Nigga,
that's not gimmicky.
Little piggy, I'ma fuck with them bricks.
Say that again. Say that again.
Everybody remember that line?
No. Say it again. I don't know what line.
I'm the third little piggy. I'ma fuck with them bricks.
That ain't gimmicky,
bro.
You think that's fucking with Jadakiss?
All I'm saying is, nigga, I'm not.
What?
I'm just saying. All right, I'm gonna give you a. Perfect,
and niggas don't remember that fucking line you talking about.
I'm gonna give you a perfect adaptation of what I'm saying. That nigga Jay-Z said, I found out I could rhyme like common sense. But ever since I've been getting commas, I ain't been rhyming like common sense.
Yeah, that's lit.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what it means?
That doesn't compare to on the third brick. Yeah, I got them bricks.
Do you know what it means?
You can't say those two lines next to each other. That's
do you know what it means, though? Do you know
what it means? One is litter.
Do you know what it means?
Of course.
Okay. If you understand the innuendo, right?
You're comparing Jay-Z to Cameron.
If you understand what the latent fucking meaning behind it, he's saying that nigga, I could just for anybody who listened who didn't, a layman or something. He's saying essentially, I could do what this nigga does, essentially with all the lyrical wordsmithing and all that shit. But I realized there's more money in being fucking catchy and making the people.
Yeah, but
like
nobody
me
gives
more.
a fuck. If you're the best 3-pointer, if you're the best 3-pointer, but you don't score more than Curry, you're not a better 3-pointer than Curry because he's proven it and he's done it. Even if you have the skill to do it, but chose not to do it. Right?
Dipset will outsell the Locks in a concert. If them niggas do a concert today, them niggas will sell out Madison Square Garden before I believe that fucking the Locks will. I'm sorry, not Madison Square. Almost anywhere else other than New York. Anywhere else outside of New York, Cameron was to fill up the stadium before the Locks. As far as I'm, no disrespect. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's not a versus though.
No, I'm just saying.
You're just naming different
the
aspects.
verses again. I give it to the locks and verses because of their strategies. They came with the elemental hip hop when we were accustomed to going with hit for hit.
Yeah, you're not saying anything new. Most people
Bro,
thought
Sheik
Dipset would win.
has 0 hits. You understand what I'm saying? Sheik Luch has been on a couple different he's been on some hits. He has 0 hits of his own, like traditionally you would claim like Styles P or fucking Jadakiss. Them niggas got like real hits. Sheik Luch is the other nigga, the big nigga, the nigga who you know what I'm saying, the brolic nigga. So he's the nigga. He's the weakest link as far respectfully. Yeah. He's the weakest link in the locks when it's concerning hits. As far as
hey, sir, you also gotta speak to me. They don't know who you talking to.
Sorry, that's true. There are no weak links when it comes to Dipset.
Try to prove the point to everybody.
There's no weak link. How nigga he got balling?
Stop yelling. Stop yelling, bro.
That's my fault.
Let's get this shit right. Just talk normal.
Those my niggas. Listen.
You want to talk over everybody.
I wrote that song for him, bro.
Bro, you going into semantics. Who the fuck cares?
Bro, you talking about that's not
nigga, Drake don't write his own shit.
Oh, yeah, he do. He write for other people, bro.
You can have one person help you on a song. Now you don't write none of your shit.
It don't matter, yeah, nigga. You can't do that shit. That's like saying you told the police one time. Now you a snitch for life. Yeah, it's over for you. That jacket don't come off, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So now this other topic, right? Well, Juice was telling me about it. What you and him was talking about. Hip hop ruins lives.
Goddamn, hip hop ruined my life.
Why did I hear this shit,
bro,
man? It's bad influencing ass motherfucker.
Bro, listen.
You said my life.
I'm mad this nigga thinks it's hilarious. That my life was turned upside down by hip hop.
I can't even explain, because I can't even. I don't. Hip hop saved my life.
This is an in-depth thing. I'm doing a documentary on this.
Right? Okay, so how did it ruin
my life in particular?
Yeah, you said my. How you gonna say my life in particular when you said my life?
No, but like I said, I'm doing a documentary.
But that's what I said. But then you said hip hop ruined my life. So explain.
Okay,
my life, yeah, in particular. But it has what, in my opinion, ruined a generation of lives as well. I'm not saying hip hop at its current state, which I'm explaining in the documentary and whatnot. But like hip hop in its current state,
they gonna see on camera what you done did. Who wrote that shitty ass?
At some point in time, hip hop had a more of a allegiance type of feel to it. Versus at this point in time, there's a more inclusive, even to a fault. There's like a more inclusive air to hip hop at this point. Would you agree?
Me, I'm gonna tell you where I stand. Hip hop has saved more lives than it's ruined. Oh, that's where I'm standing.
Bro, listen, I would say in that regard, I would say hip hop has saved lives as far as school shooters. Like I think a lot of white people turn to hip hop instead of shooting up a school. I would say that. Like Eminem would have been a school shooter if that nigga wasn't a goddamn rapper. Yeah. Bro, you ever seen a nigga rap about getting beat up? Bro, I've never seen a nigga transform. That's the only thing I would say is impactful about about Eminem. The only impactful thing Eminem did for hip hop was make it cool for niggas to get beat the fuck up. Like, other than that, his rhyme scheme was just super fucking like. I ain't gonna front. It was new.
You talking about Eminem?
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I don't have like this love for Eminem like everybody does, but like to me, I'm not saying.
I think he made it acceptable for you to say crazy shit on your tracks, not get beat up.
That's the only nigga I know that rapped about getting beat up.
Listen,
yeah, but that is he didn't make it. He made it sound cool, but
he didn't rap about doing anything about getting beat up.
Yeah, bar for bar.
Get the fuck out of here. You talking about shit that makes sense?
Like just in general.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, bomb. First of all, Eminem made a song. That nigga said, "My middle finger won't go down. How do I wave?" Right? See, no
with
one
your
else
other hand.
Right? No. I'm saying, I'm gonna break it down for you right now. Like, if my middle finger won't go down, right? How would I wave? No, you put all your fingers up. This is and I'm not gonna say that this is anecdotal at best, but I would say that this applies to at least a third of what Eminem does. He says a bunch of bullshit that rhymes. White people have taken this moniker up and just kind of, it cheapens hip hop to me as far as what Eminem does. I've heard him go in on some shit where I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah. But then I'm like, yo, bro, like when he went on that shit, he ain't saying that. Like when he went, there's no substance, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day,
niggas
like, oh, yo, Eminem killed Jay-Z on that song.
You know what Eminem is showing?
Calm down.
Fuck, he did it, bro.
You know what Eminem is showing you? He's showing you he's crazy with lyrical skill that he can rap and say any type of bullshit and it sounds good.
They have that on Google.
Yeah, but you can't go on Google and become Eminem.
Nah, bro. Like what Lil Wayne does is comparable to what Eminem does, in my opinion. Right?
Eminem does a little more.
Lil Wayne is a wordsmith, but in an impactful way. Lil Wayne says shit that I'll be like, holy fuck.
Who's Lil Wayne's favorite rapper?
Eminem has never said something that I was like, wow, nigga, I wish I said that on the track.
Hey, listen, that nigga,
I burnt my mom's house down. Then I came back around, and something was out of town.
They can still hear you.
They
can still hear you, sir.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear that goofy shit.
And I think Eminem might have more quotables than Cameron.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not gonna say he don't.
It's debatable.
He has a lot.
Only because
My Uncle Freddie needs spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot.
That's it.
He has fucking
That's it.
Where My Mama. He has Superman. He has a lot of hits, bro. All them shits have catchphrases.
Listen,
early Eminem snap.
He has mad catchphrases,
I'll admit
that are good to this day.
Bro, listen, bro.
More than Cameron? Are you
Let me ask y'all about a phenomenon that I'm noticing is occurring right now. It's hilarious.
What is that?
Have you ever heard a nigga playing Eminem in your car, like at any given time in the last like 5 years, like jamming anywhere in your car, any fucking where on earth? Do you hear Eminem? I'm saying go outside and at any given time. It could be his birthday. I don't hear that shit on radio, nigga. Name one fucking time.
But he's never been that type of artist that you just.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how impactful.
It sounded good to the ear when I was a kid, but like you said, like as you get older,
bro. Listen, bro. He opened up. Bro, Eminem is the reason why why everybody think they can rap. Eminem is the reason why everybody think they can rap. Because that nigga made hip hop look easy.
Hell no. That's the newer rap. That's within the last 10 years. I would say the babies are you know what I'm saying? He falls in those categories. Niggas who can't really like go crazy but can rap. Made people feel that way. You feel me? Soulja Boy. You feel me? All them late 2000 shits. Yeah. But them niggas coming out rap.
Name your favorite Eminem line. All right, let's do this. Name your favorite Eminem line.
There's a lot of them.
I'm saying anything.
I like the spaghetti one, but that has a movie attached. That has 8 Mile.
So that was actually a storytelling song, which is an element of hip hop. That I would give him that. Like I said, it's not
okay. That's what you asked me.
I didn't say 100% of what the man does is trash. I'm saying he cheapens hip hop with that fucking simple cadence that he's able to do. Mind you, it is unique in itself. So that I give him credit for it. But its simplicity cheapened hip hop in the sense where there was a time when nigga you had to have metaphors. You had to have boop bop 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 bop. Yeah. Boop bop 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 bop, nigga, and I had to be like, ooh, nigga, somebody said something like, and a hurricane like a tropical storm. I was like, ooh, nigga, triple entendres and shit that made you have to like run a nigga back. Not because I said something about killing my mom.
Sound like some early.
You know what I'm saying? Shock value is what I want to say. Okay. Essentially, only in contributing shock value is like, that's like, what's that fucking show called? Jackass, nigga, in the movie. Is that a movie? Is that really a fucking movie? Nigga, Eminem was basically Jackass in the hip hop world to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Is he really a motion picture though? Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or is he a parody of what we try to do, bro?
I mean, he's kind of proven himself to be both though. He is a parody because he wants to be, and then when he wants to be serious about certain shit, he'll go crazy on that shit. I've seen him do both.
Can I ask
like fucking hi, my name is. That's a troll parody song that his first single.
That's a bullshit. Of course, that got him on. I ain't gonna front. I wouldn't fault him for that.
Hi kids, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. People know that shit to this day. You could just say that shit. Hi kids, them eyelids. You know something with my eyelids. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is that? Eminem.
That shit was annoying though when I was younger, but it grew on me because I kept hearing it.
Have you ever seen this phenomenon right here? Tell me if this sounds familiar to you. You in the hood, you hear about an organic dance. Niggas doing this. Hey, never seen this before in your life. Boom. Right? Never seen that before in your life. Boom. But a little black kid started that shit, right? He lit with that bitch. That shit fire. Guess what happened? It go viral, right? Lil homie don't get no credit. You know when there's gonna be credit given to that song? 4 or 5 years later at a basketball game when a little white boy in the game going like this. And they look at that little white boy. Okay. He know how to dance.
You know, perfect example of that though. To fuck with you on that. And you ain't got to talk over it. I'm agreeing with you.
No, I'm just saying.
No, listen. I'm gonna give an example before I forget.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Think about twerking. Yeah. How long ago that came out until Miley Cyrus started doing it? It wasn't in the dictionary until Miley Cyrus started doing it.
Right.
What year did she start doing that?
Probably 2009 or something. No, probably 2008.
Probably 2010, 2009, 2010. Yeah, 2010, 2009.
I don't know.
Right?
It don't matter when the fuck that white.
Say like 2010, 2000.
It was the origin of that shit dates back.
But think
to
about
Egypt.
Yeah. Think about Yin Yang Twins. Yin Yang Twins. Whistle while you twerk. They were twerking.
Yeah.
That song is what? 2000?
Nigga,
99?
Females been twerking, black girls been twerking.
So pretty much you're saying when white people do shit, that's when it gets on.
The fuck going on, nigga? Since '97, I've been seeing black girls twerking and white girls calling it some like they didn't understand because at that point in time it was.
But that's
like,
what I'm saying. That's a good example to add to what you were saying.
If you told a white girl she had a fat booty in '97,
at it too.
Ooh, they was fading. They wouldn't be fading about that.
When they dancing, they looking back.
Right, that's how the world is though. Like when white people catch on this shit. Then it becomes international. Like grills and shit wasn't lame until Nelly made the song and then everybody was like,
Simpler than that. Look at oxtail gravy, nigga. Like, yo, listen, bro. As soon as white people find out about
oxtail
yes,
gravy,
bro. Listen,
that's how he introed the shit.
Listen, bro. Listen.
This nigga talking about Visa. It's your boy Visa.
I remember
oxtail gravy.
Listen, bro. When I was growing up.
What, nigga?
Listen, bro. I remember
what are you talking about?
Jamaican spot. Yeah. Copper oxtail, $8 blood clot, $8.
Yo, oxtail is expensive as shit.
Big old stinking dinner.
That's the first. That's the first Jamaican food I fell in love with in New York.
Okay.
They had it in a tin foil with a plastic top.
Yeah. Guess what? White people found out about oxtail in like 2008. Right now, oxtail like $30 a goddamn plate. I said, what the fuck going on, boy?
Once white people catch on to it, it's over, bro.
It's over.
And it's probably not even gonna taste the same. They still gonna love it.
Them boys putting all type of
bullshit in it. Yeah, bullshit. I like dark oxtail. These motherfuckers be having red oxtail and shit. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Oh yeah, bro.
I can't. Bro, there's no oxtail that even tastes like the
next oxtail, bro. Listen, I'm gonna give it 3 more years before niggas is putting raisins in oxtail. Raisins and fucking cut apples and shit. I'm telling you, bro, them boys finna take over all that shit, bro. Them boys finna take over all this shit.
Damn it, I ain't gonna lie, man. We came up with some topics, but I ran through all of them shits. Really? Okay, unless we talk. Oh no. Whack and 6ix9ine interview.
Bruh, I have very strong opinions about it, and we have to go back to my original point. But I have strong opinions about that in the sense that, bruh, I hate anybody. Like, I understand that. Well, first, people have to understand this, right? When it comes to gangs, when it comes to gangs, right? Most people, it is typical, almost every single time, for somebody to be inducted into this gang between the ages of more like 11 and like 16, right? Which means and would mean that if you're getting involved in an activity that primarily inducts people at that age, I would consider that childlike activity, right?
It's adult activity.
No, it becomes adult activity in the future. It grows into adult activity. Like, you become institutionalized. It grows in you like how any bad habit could be, right? If you start smoking at fucking 7, that'll make it good that you keep smoking until adulthood.
But it's still an adult activity.
The idea is, and I don't fault anybody who this is ingrained because of your proximity to it or your environment, whatever the case may be. But that being said, it could be classified as childlike activity due to the age of the people that are fucking being inducted into it, right? Wow. All right, bomb. So with that being said, right, how the fuck could people keep these ideals that is essentially childlike activity all the way well into adulthood when you've seen the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Even though you understand it's like a diabetic, even though you know that sugar tastes good and all that shit like that, if you are found to be diabetic, said sugar could kill your stupid ass, right? So is it worth it to continue with just what you know and love and have grown accustomed to, like sugar? Or do you abandon this bullshit because it is better for your fucking health, right? So I would compare that diabetes to fucking a gang or something like that, right? So with that being said, and how I'm gonna tie it back into the 6ix9ine Whack 100 shit.
Yeah.
How could anybody be mad at a grown ass man having an objective conversation with even the misguided idea that he's the opposition because this man told, right? For whatever reason, right? And I agree with 6ix9ine, bro, as far as like, not like in snitching, but the idea that no one can agree with a person that did something selfish, right? Because that's what snitching boils down to. If I'm gonna explain it, right? If we're gonna be 100% honest, what is the root definition of fucking snitching? A selfish person, a rat, someone who is 100% self-absorbed, right? Okay. This classification of a person is in more than just people who snitch, right? This classification or character flaw in a person.
I thought it was more about being gangster.
What I'm saying is, that's when you start dressing it up, gangster and this and all that, and adding these different colorful romantic words, right? Like, what the fuck is a gangster? A gangster is a person who stands on principle. At its core, bro. If anything, that's what a gangster means.
But some would say a gangster, that's what they want.
Can I just say something?
But some would say a gangster.
I mean, that's a gangster with code and ethics.
No, that's the definition of a gangster.
Originally, a gangster is a nigga who's getting money by any means necessary. That's how I'm thinking. No, bro. Right?
Gangster never had anything to do with
money. And then eventually, it started getting like ethic to it and codings to it and shit like this.
First of all, there's a difference. There's a big difference between a gangster and a gang member. Right? A gangster has always been someone who moved and acted on principle. No, that's a newly hybrid term.
So would you say that's something different then?
Yeah, that's something different. A savage is someone who doesn't have a code. That's someone that's like guerrilla warfare. That's like.
What would you say?
Yeah, but wouldn't you say people from the mafia were gangsters? And those dudes would have you sit in the front seat and strangle you from the back.
Not gang members.
Right?
Huh? Right. No, but they wouldn't do it to a civilian. They would only do it to someone who was completely
like what
inside of the game.
They'll do it to whoever. They'll do it to whoever.
The game done switched though. Cause listen, a nigga like 6ix9ine would have got done like what you just said. Cause when you run your mouth, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And that gangster shit, they would have killed.
We're in a whole new era.
Jeff before this sauna.
But I'm saying code and ethics. What I'm explaining is what niggas did in the 70s, 60s.
They don't believe in that.
That's 40 years ago.
They don't believe in that. Right.
They don't believe in
No, but I'm saying there's countless interviews of people because there's no mafia like that no more. Right?
Yeah, that's 60s. Shit, right? That's 70s.
They have cartels and shit. But right now,
the 80s.
No, but look.
But it started getting fucked up.
But the reason why I say that is because guess what? There's no true code of ethics in there. Like what you're saying. Oh, these niggas was fucking each other's wives, which was quote unquote forbidden. Okay. These niggas was telling we did Sammy the Bull and this, that, and that. All these original
my favorite movies, Godfellas. You know what I'm saying? My favorite movies, Godfellas.
The biggest fantasy
he told at the end.
I'm gonna tell you two of the biggest fantasies in the world.
What?
That you'll die for somebody, and that your ass won't tell, bro. Nigga, if your ass is doing, bro, you got 3 kids.
What?
Bro, the biggest romantic fantasies. The biggest romantic fantasies that exist in this urban culture right now is that you'll die for somebody. Oh yeah, nigga, that's my dog. I die for so and so. Or blah 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 blah. But your ass won't get $100 for them.
I'll die for family.
Like man, your ass
younger
won't do
family
shit.
member, but I
don't. But your ass, if faced with gunfire at this very moment in time, and you have to run out there and face gunfire to go and pick up a loved one, nigga, bro, your ass gonna be in here thinking about it. I know that. Bruh, I'm not gonna. There's a very short few group of people out here who just will ignore danger. Most of them probably crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying for a family member that's younger that I could see be in the future, that's what I would sacrifice myself. If you're older, that's okay. Maybe I'll think about it. Like,
maybe for your direct offspring, I may give that something, bro. But that's the biggest romantic fantasy, bro. That you'll die for something.
Die for your family. I would think die for your family. Not die for somebody you're in love with. Who agrees with that?
Name a nigga you'll die for.
Nobody.
Oh, all right, bro. People will die for
my
mama. The fuck you dying for your mama for?
Like
she's older than you.
Like a nephew or like his daughter. I ain't gotta think about that shit.
The stupidest thing in the world
6 years old. You feel me? For niggas 27,
the stupidest thing in the world is dying or going to jail for your mom.
Alright.
Stupid.
It makes the.
Why would that be stupid?
Bro.
Going to jail for your mom?
Going to jail or dying for your mom. Your mom created you. What the fuck she look like staying here after you, nigga? But the point is for you to live on, not her. The fuck? Does that make sense? Procreation don't make no sense.
But that comes down to being selfish.
Bro,
now, only a selfish person would think like that.
No, bro. Only a logical person would think like that.
Oh man, I ain't gonna save her life because she's old.
No, what do you mean I'm not saving her life?
What nigga? You have the opportunity to save. You know what? She's kind of about to die. You feel me?
In the grand scheme of things,
we might as well just let that shit go. Later, mama.
In the grand scheme of things,
the most important people in 90% of people's lives.
All right. So let's say you have kids, right? You have kids.
Yeah, you better come up with another example. Does it make sense with someone? You better go somewhere else.
Does it make sense for someone with kids to die for their mother? Who now will take care of your kids? Think about that.
Well, we're not talking about what makes sense because normally we're talking about like initially what you're gonna do to save somebody's life. Now, when you're selfish, you're thinking about it. You're like, wait a minute.
All right.
That's not logical.
Let's say this. Let's say an alligator.
If you're thinking like that,
God forbid, the alligator has one of your kids. Do you jump into the lake to save the kid that is already halfway eaten by the alligator and leave your other kid to possibly get eaten, or do you let that kid get eaten and take the other?
But that's somebody who's thinking logically. In that moment, a mother is not going to be even thinking logically.
Right. So you jump off the bridge.
Maybe she could save both of them. Maybe she could save both of them.
So would you jump off the bridge to save your kid that's falling?
You're asking somebody who's gonna think about it versus somebody who's in the moment who's just gonna act.
I get what you said.
There's an air of logic that must exist for you to survive, though.
People,
instinct.
You don't know how you gonna react.
Yeah, you might actually save that child.
You don't know how you gonna react, bro. I played sports at a high level. You don't know how you gonna react, bro. At any moment. I done jumped over niggas. I ain't know I was gonna do that.
Yeah, but
you understand? Standing tall, nigga, coming. Jumping over.
Instinct. Oh shit! I didn't. Normally, if you thought about it, you wouldn't have did that.
What we're comparing it to, what we're comparing it to,
but that's the same thing.
Know what I'm saying?
That's the same adrenaline that rush you. You will use that same adrenaline.
I'm not arguing that. What I'm saying is, what if it's life or death though? So what I'm saying,
yeah, but you're not calculating that death might even happen. You might think you could avoid death.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At that moment.
Okay. Exactly.
But when you're asking people who are sitting in an air AC conditioning to think about it, they'd be like, you know what? No, I'll think yeah. What?
I'm just
in that moment, shit slows down.
You don't know how you gonna react.
You might have 1 second to save somebody, but you think you have 30 seconds.
I think instinctively, the human mind wants to preserve itself. So I can't imagine it going against that.
Yeah.
In any way. So like, no matter what the situation is, instinctively your body wants to live. Yeah. So the same reason why I cannot hold my breath till I die, because my brain won't allow me to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just swim to the bottom of the pool and say, yeah, I'm finna kill myself. You have to do something that your body cannot come back from, like snap your neck, shoot your head, something. But if there's something that your brain can actually stop you from doing, in that moment, it will stop you. So it will make you swim to the surface. You know what I'm saying? No matter how bad you want to.
That's not everything in life, though. That's not everything in life, though. Especially trying to save someone's life or some shit. You're not thinking logically. Your brain
wants to preserve itself, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is your brain.
Yeah, but people have different brains. Not everybody's brain is the same.
Instantaneously.
A kid at Booker T. High, Washington in Miami. It was a rip current, and he saw somebody who was drowning. Mm-hmm. Saved that person, and he drowned. You understand?
I saw that.
He probably thought because he's a good swimmer.
Thought, this shit ain't nothing. I'm gonna go get him real quick. And he got swept away. Right. The person got saved. Right. Yeah, no. I'm just saying.
That's that. Remember the actor? I think the same thing happened with the actor.
His life wasn't visibly in danger, is what I'm saying. All the situations I know.
Yeah, but you're not seeing that at that moment. You feel me?
Facing certain death is what I'm saying. There's the difference between the possibility.
But how do they know that certain death within 5 seconds?
If I think I can swim in a lake, there's no idea that I'm going to save this person. I couldn't have thought there's a possibility that I'm gonna die if I'm going to save someone.
That's what I'm saying. That's a perfect example. He thought he could get out of there alive.
That's not the situation I'm speaking about.
But
I'm talking about a situation where there's certain death, or you have the option of saving or salvaging something like.
Yeah, but that was certain death. That was certain death, and he didn't see it. You feel me? So that's what we're talking about.
What I'm saying, certain death that is visible.
Yes, it would be a case-by-case situation.
You know what I'm saying?
It would have to be. It would have to be.
All right, would you think you would jump in quicksand to save somebody?
You don't know if you could get out of quicksand. What if you never were introduced to quicksand?
Exactly, you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. If you never been in quicksand, but you
know
know about quicksand.
He didn't
I
know.
don't know what quicksand look like, bro.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, nigga, if you found somebody sinking in that motherfucker,
But how do you know it's quicksand?
But that won't be the way to save them.
What I'm saying is, if the way to save them was to get in there.
But that's not the way.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
You're
This is semantics right here.
All right, that's not a good example. I named other examples. I said, like, let's say your child was being, had been captured by an alligator. You know how alligators are, they do a death roll, right? Let's say,
I'm gonna jump in there before they do that shit, because I know they do that.
Oh, okay.
Or they just snatch.
You're gonna jump in there before an alligator that has snatched
There's a guy that jumped in there to save his dog.
When you made that analogy,
he was already in there.
He jumped in to get the dog.
And do you remember how big that alligator was?
It was about.
Man, that alligator wasn't bigger than Cuz arm.
It was about.
The alligator was about this big.
Hell no, bro.
It was bigger than that.
That was a big ass alligator.
Bro, we'll pull up the video right now. Anybody who watching this shit, bro, pull up that video. That alligator was about this big.
What video?
It was at least 3-4 feet, I would say.
What were you talking about?
That alligator would kill Cuz. If it was 3-4 feet, you talking about this big?
Yeah, it was
man, hell no. That alligator would have killed Cuz. You out of your mind.
What alligator you talking about?
White man tries to save his dog from alligator. Old ass white man saved dog from alligator. You think it was that? Yeah, bro, that was a little ass gator, dog. That shit wasn't bigger than Cuz' arm, dog, or something like. It might have been like maybe this big. I give it.
Okay, probably
at
2
most.
feet. 2 feet.
This one?
Oh yeah. Nah, it was probably about 2 feet. I'm looking at it right now. That shit about this big.
Let me see if I can put it on the screen.
I wouldn't fuck.
Bro, if that shit was 4 or 5 feet, nigga, like this big, nigga, that shit taking your leg off or something, an arm, bro. Them shits grab. Dog, nothing in the animal kingdom has. I don't know nothing, but it has like one of the strongest bite forces in the animal kingdom. That shit latch on your ass. It's over. That shit's gonna start twisting and it's gonna take your arm off.
Is it this one? Let's watch it. Be quiet.
We can't hear this shit.
Yeah, I got it on the thing so they don't hear the feedback.
Bro, this shit, bro.
Got his dog.
Bro, look at Cuz. Bro, he crazy as fuck for going in there to save no goddamn dog. Anyway, I'm crazy. He crazy.
You would have let your dog go?
Bro, I bet his ass. I bet he wouldn't have jumped in there to save no.
I
bet his ass wouldn't have. I bet he wouldn't have jumped in there to save no black girl.
So pretty much he didn't even think. He just went in there.
No, I think he was already in that bitch. I ain't gonna front. I don't know.
He had a cigar in his mouth.
He was not thinking about that shit, bro.
Is this bud? Plus he from Florida anyway, bro.
Thumbed him in the eye.
That's why. That's look at.
Picked him off the ground so he couldn't get anywhere.
Yeah, he was in the water. There was a little ass.
And then I don't have him. I'll bite you. So dude has his thumb and his fucking hand fucked up.
Bruh, you think if it was a regular sized gator, he would have still had his thumb after he bit it? He probably would have got that shit.
They estimate the gator to be between 7 and 9 feet.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie, bro. They gave that white boy hella crap. Man, I'm looking at the gator.
Bro, they
7 and 9 feet.
Hey,
bro,
7 and 9 feet, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's consider the fucking size of 7 and 9 feet. This couch ain't 9 feet, nigga.
Bruh, 7 to 9 feet is a big ass alligator, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. He wrestled a 9-foot.
Yes.
He didn't think about it for a dog. He didn't even think about it for a dog. He thumbed that bitch in the eye, my nigga.
Wow. I'm the only one here who hasn't been infected. Bro, white people make everybody feel like they superheroes, huh?
No, I ain't saying he a superhero.
People do.
He's a mini superhero. He did some superhero shit. That's what a
7 and
superhero would do.
Yeah.
Bro, listen. Now one of us
Go
in
inside.
Here, all right, bro, listen. Hold on. Consider the fact that none of us in here are 7 feet.
Right.
Let alone 9
7
feet.
to 9 feet.
Exactly.
That's like a LeBron.
That's a heavy one
alligator.
too, bro.
Yeah, that's a big ass.
This white man saved his dog from a LeBron-sized alligator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
You just want to get your own point.
Pull the video up, bro.
I just said.
Pull the video up so we can watch it, bro.
We didn't
watch the video. We didn't see no gator.
It's been watched for the
You must
stream.
have not seen that old lady that
Stay
picked up that
focused.
car.
Stay focused, okay? It's been watched
That
for the
picked up
stream.
that car
We're
and
doing
said
this
they
professional.
did. You must have not seen
Hold on,
that.
let me ask y'all a good question. Let me ask y'all a good question. This might be a good topic. Do you know what color vanilla is?
Vanilla?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Do you know what color it is?
Is it this?
It is exactly that.
Hold on, let me show you. This is people. This is the color that they think vanilla might be.
Nah, it's black.
Come over there.
Right. Vanilla is blacker than me, you, and your shirt. Yeah, that's what white people make you think though. Right? You know what color rice is? Blacker than your shirt.
I want white people to watch this.
Hold on. I'm saying. I'm giving facts. I'm saying. Do you know what color? Do you know what color demurmura sugar is?
This nigga just named a new
brown
color.
as fuck, bro. Demurmura sugar is browner than mahogany, right? Which is a very dark brown, right?
Yeah.
Demurmura sugar, which is the true nature of sugar, the true natural state of sugar, right? But white people made you think it was white. You know what color flour is in its natural state?
Okay, we want to talk about
right? You know what color flour is in its natural state?
What?
What color is wheat?
Like a brownish color.
Oh, okay. How the fuck did it get white if it grows out brown? It just don't make no sense.
Process shit.
I'm just saying, somehow the marketing of the shit is to always make it white to make sure that it's alright. That's the reason why yeah, bro, that conditioning is crazy, bro.
Yes, it is. Yes,
that conditioning is
talking,
crazy, bro. Not a disrespect. Just for the record, my wife is white. Just not for the disrespect, but
doing crazy shit in the crazy moments, so you don't know what's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We in our 30s. Y'all better know who the hell. You better know he's married. You better know he got a white wife.
I seen Mike out plenty of times. I was eating or something. You don't remember?
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, bro. That's that conditioning, bro. White boy, the media loves to condition the world to believe that there's some superpower latent in white people, bro. The idea of meritocracy. Let me explain that word for a moment.
Right. A lot of people.
If somebody wants to like whatever, I'm just the idea of meritocracy is that the people at the top. I'm paraphrasing. The idea is that the people at the top deserve to be there for whatever reason that their merit put them there. They did something to earn their position, right? Whereas a lot of times, truthfully, most of this power is fucking passed down and or stolen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's never usually earned. So essentially, that's the illusion that must be created, right? The idea that like all white people at the top, because that's where they are. Most of them, the top tier of people in the U.S. are essentially all white, right? So the idea that they all worked super hard to get there and they all deserve this position in whatever field they're in, right? So that, just like the idea that, whenever you see a movie, and I heard this somewhere else, I'm quoting, that if you don't see, like let's say you see a company being run, if you don't see white people in the scene, they're automatically trying to figure out who's running the company then. Because it can't be, like inherently it cannot be black people running that company. No, I'm just saying, like, that's visually, that's how black people think.
Can I say something?
All
if
black
I said, ain't
black owners.
What if I would say, ain't shit fair in the world?
Fair?
Ain't nothing fair in the world. And it just is what it is.
No, nothing's fair. The fair can't exist. That doesn't make sense.
So, bruh, you can't stop the rain. You can't stop mosquitoes from biting the fuck out of you.
The only thing fair in life is artificially made.
You can't stop the bird from shitting on your car.
People created fair.
Shit is just fucked up, bro. That's all I'm saying. So
people created the concept of fair and equal.
At the end of the day, you know what? Someone told me one time, bro. They were like, you'll see someone that come from a privileged family, right? And they'll get like everything handed to them, and you might feel a way like, damn, man, like I had to work hard for everything. But eventually, you're gonna get what you're working hard for, and you're gonna want to be able to do that for your kid. So why not be happy for that person? You know what I'm saying? That is in that position in the sense. It's like that's something that, especially our people, we fight for.
That goes back to what I was saying. That's saying ignore the ego, ignore the selfish nature of the human being, which is to want that. How the fuck can I be happy for when I want that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like about social media. Maybe if you could tap in on this right here, bro. The idea, and this is a good ass topic right here, bro. The idea that social media creates this idea that that there's only one spectrum of a human being, right? And that is fucking people's minds up at this very moment in time, right? Like, you can only be positive. Yeah, dog, I'm only around positive people because I only want to be. Oh, so you're going to ignore the fact that there's the full spectrum of emotions and all type of shit that entails to be a human being. You're just going to be on this side of that shit entirely, I think you're a lunatic. Right? Somebody who just always fucking trying to be positive. I'm not saying the pursuit of positivity isn't bad, but the idea that you're supposed to remain positive, nigga, it's natural to become negative. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the opposite of positive. Negative things don't coincide. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit is infecting people, bro, with social media. The idea that you have to be positive.
Oh, you ain't.
They're ignoring other aspects of being human.
Right, bro. Like, oh yeah, niggas don't cry. Like, can't be this, you can't be that, and if you are, then there's something inherently or like something's wrong with you because you be negative. I mean, if you stay negative, there may be a problem. But if you just negative because of blah 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 temporarily, that's a temporary experience or whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't know. And then the idea is, and I said this before, that human beings are being exposed to way too fucking much too quickly with social media right now. How you feel about
it? Wait, who's doing what now?
Human being. All right, what do you think is the...
God damn it, talk to these people. I gotta let somebody in.
Yeah, basically, what is the root problem of what's going on, right? I would say, of like social media, or what's social media's most negative effect on society right now? What you think?
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, were you sitting over there?
Yeah, I'm sitting over here. Yeah, somewhere. We gonna figure it out. You know, man, but we here now, there, you know what I'm saying? Continue. Goddamn. Yeah, don't break shit now. I don't need that.
I asked the question. I said, what's social media's most negative impact?
Oh man, I just think about this too.
On society right now. And what
social media? Well, it's the whole thing of like living a fake life, I would think. Like trying to like give out this perception that you're like 10 times more than what you are. Even if you are 10 times more than, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
no, we got video, but we can hear it. You can hear you. You feel me?
But you can get in the middle right here if you want to. You want to get on camera?
So yeah, we can hear. We can hear though.
We can hear. Mix in a goddamn mix. You know what I mean?
You looking clean though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm lit the fuck
so
up.
Yeah. So
right
the
now.
question again for anybody who just got
Guapo.
funky ass, who just tuned a funky ass in. Just
wait. So you said the worst aspect of the social media. I said
what is the most negative impact?
I named my negative.
Social media has had on society right
the
now.
Negative of people giving out a perception of like I'm like 10 times like Instagram, you feel me? Like everybody's lives is like 10 times more than what they be. They're feeding for likes and clout. The whole want for clout is killing niggas. So niggas don't even want money no more. They want clout.
So what you're saying is the pretentiousness of social media, the ability to pretend is what you're saying? Is the most negative impact? I'm saying, I'm trying to paraphrase. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
The ability to pretend. All right. What you were saying?
I would say it's causing people to compare their lives to what they're seeing on social media.
Yeah, that.
I would say it's worse than what you said because they depressing. They're depressed. They're trying to, figure out why is it I can't have this and that. Everyone's talking about manifestation now all of a sudden. All you gotta do is just ask for something. And it's more than that. I mean, manifestation works, but you gotta put in work for it to work.
Gotcha.
And it's not gonna just be like you just, people think it's like some magic spells. You gotta just say some rituals and boom, you're gonna have $1 million in your bank card.
So you're saying the 2 points it sounds like you have are it makes people compare their lives to each other, like so they in essence devalue themselves, right, by comparison. And then the other point was that so I'm sorry, the last point you just made.
Bring it, say it again if you don't remember. What was the last point you made?
Yeah, no, so but they get it though. But I got what you're saying though. So you got something? As far as what's the most negative impact you think? What you got?
Wait, what is yours? Did you say what yours was? You're getting everybody, but me and you on camera, we got to get your input. They don't see
I'm
them.
gonna go in just a second. I'm about to ask you in just a second.
I already gave you mine. We started with mine.
Oh yeah.
Any more Coronas or what?
Yes, sir.
Right now, there's so many people with these coaching classes.
Yeah. Coaching classes to do what? Coach themselves as far as.
Coaching them to like.
Y'all gotta pop them.
They're coaching them to make 6 figures. They're coaching them to have a
life
better,
coaches almost.
Yeah, life coaches, wealth coaches. You know, everyone's being a coach now.
You mean like, a leader of men?
And also, I feel like also too is
Everybody. I do notice that everybody's become like this their own.
Everybody don't have the.
Everybody needs a follower.
And who's the guy?
It's so many leaders, but ain't nobody.
Kevin?
Oh, everybody has the
Oh
ability to lead
shit.
your ass.
She done brought up Kevin Samuels, bruh.
What you
I
mean?
can't stand
Oh
him
my
because
god.
he's another love coach that everyone like looks for answers.
I don't think he's a love coach though. I wouldn't consider him a love
I don't
coach.
think he's any kind of coach.
I think he's more so.
He got
a.
his own life in order, but he's trying to tell others how it is that they can't or can get a type of person based on how they look or.
But how could you have an issue with him if all the people are coming to him? If all the people are coming to you for your advice.
It's the advice he's giving.
You're saying
but if they're coming back.
You're saying that he should be more responsible with that advice or something?
No, he's being shallow with his advice because he tells one lady because she looks like a 6 that she can't get this and that even though she makes 6 figures.
Can I say something?
Well, she's probably calling him because she can't get that.
No, but no. First of all, that's the idea that someone calls Kevin Samuels is an insecurity in itself. That means you're looking for someone to validate you, right? Bam. So anyone calling Kevin Samuels for advice,
what up, Lionel?
Is insecure. Period.
What's on your plate podcast?
No. I want to say advice in itself isn't.
Come up with a topic for us, bro.
But maybe it is though. It's not a bad insecurity. You may need security because you may need some advice, financial security. You can go to somebody for advice, right? So it's not inherently bad. But the idea that you're calling is an insecurity in itself, right? But I would argue that. I would argue, yeah, because if you're insecure about something.
If I call my college
no, what I'm saying, think about the definition of the word insecure. You are not secure about this, whatever it is, whether information. So if you was calling anybody for anything, you are insecure. So if I'm trying to figure out schools and colleges to go to, I'm going to call my college advisor. Right, because you're insecure of the information. Not insecure. You're not informed. You probably just don't know. I mean, I'm saying the definition is the same though. Insecure. You guys are using the word insecure as an emotional thing. I'm saying the word, like if we look up the definition of the word insecure, it just means not secure with. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going with that.
I think he's just trying to break it down. You're not secure with the information that you have.
Right. So
you're seeking.
Look. If I'm
but then you can apply that to anything in life.
If I'm insecure about my finances, I don't know. I'm gonna call my financial advisor, and then he's going to give me advice about my finances.
But that could be easily uninformed. Like
I'm saying, the words are synonymous. The words mean the same thing. So, okay, all right. I can understand how that can be misleading. Yeah, let's just say you're uninformed. You just don't know. You want advice to take a different path or see if
I gotta
you're going
fucking
the right
find something
path
to
in
open
life
this
or whatever it is.
Bro, I'm opening it right here, man.
Open it, man. I'm out here swimming in the goddamn leaders.
Yo, you know what's that bad man wanting up here? By myself. Be relaxed, ain't like yours.
This nigga.
I thought it was a champagne.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Go ahead.
What the hell? That was caught on camera. 45.
No, but what I was saying is essentially Kevin Samuels had.
Look. Somebody says y'all need to talk about the PJ Washington and Brittany. You heard about that IG model? Brittany Renner, the IG model who got like the football player. She got a baby by him.
Oh, yeah. Nigga, bro, listen, bro. That's
he's done
what you call, bro. Like, I could already tell cuz ugly. Listen, I don't know who this person is because I'm not
talking about
I'm not
ugly.
sports.
He's
I'm
not
not
tell bro ugly.
But I can tell you this is not a person who is accustomed to getting vagina.
Facts. No, it's different vagina because Brittany Renner is.
It don't matter.
She was up there.
Anybody who knows this secure.
Brittany, so we're not talking about me.
Oh yeah,
I said Brittany Renner.
Brittany over here.
Brittany Renner.
want to make
Listen,
nobody knew that right now.
I personally,
she's trying to get some, you know what I'm saying?
I personally, at this point in time, am unfamiliar with the two people in question. I have no idea, but I can tell you that just based on the characteristics of the situation, a nigga who has recently acquired a large sum of money, I'm imagining, is this the case?
Yeah, he's going to.
Okay.
She was going to his football, basketball game.
Said bag?
He's a basketball player or a football player?
This nigga extra ugly. You gotta be an extra ugly nigga to be
I don't know what
out of a...
Is he a basketball player or a football player?
Can someone give me the backstory? What's going on?
Hold on, look this nigga
There's
up.
an athlete, right?
Look this nigga up right quick, bro. You tripping, bro. Look this nigga
What
up.
does he play? Basketball, football?
I'm about to. We gotta find out.
It don't matter whatever sport that nigga play. He ugly as shit or something, bro.
So what's the
I can't
situation?
imagine.
So he got married?
What's his name?
I can't
PJ.
imagine.
What's going on?
I can't imagine.
Renner.
I can't imagine.
Okay,
I don't know what the hell.
are we supposed to all be on the same page?
Oh shit, PJ
Yeah, we
Washington.
about to-
Okay. So he plays for Charlotte. PJ Washington is mad at
Bro,
Brittany
look
Renner after
at
she
Cuz. Look
did
at
this.
Cuz, bro. That's the dude.
All right.
Front.
All right, so I'm gonna do it this way. Well, no, you gotta hear us while I'm talking. All right, so I'm gonna just say what they said in the video.
You know when white people be like, I got white friends.
Okay.
I mean, I got black friends. They be talking about niggas like him.
Hold up, let me mute this.
That's who the white.
PJ Washington has a lot of moves in the Charlotte Hornets.
Change my shit up. Oh, you good?
Yeah, we good now.
What's going on with the people? That is going on. So he won't be able to
Basketball
see his
player.
child.
I'm just saying,
What's the
bro.
problem? He won't be able to see his child, so everybody upset.
Nah, the fact that he just got played, nigga, he got.
Googling
But
shit,
didn't he
so-
have on?
Hey, which one is mine?
This is mine.
Okay.
So he got played because he got married to somebody. So they-
I'm not exactly sure. What the fuck? What is all the hoopla about? I don't get it, bro. So, yo, ask whoever that is talking, yo, what is all the hoopla about? What they talking about? Put me in. Plug me in.
You talking about the PJ Washington shit?
Yeah, PJ Washington. But that nigga ugly as hell. That's what it is.
Okay. One at a time. 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 One at a time.
Explain to me what happened. Y'all know.
So get lower. It's gonna hear you. You want to hear 5 conversations? This is what we're here for. This is the focus. This is the focus. I'm the live wire in this motherfucker. We gonna get this shit right.
Yes.
Okay.
So he was talking. Can he just finish what he was saying?
45.
I don't know what he was saying.
He was talking-
But she was pretty much it was an old video of her saying that, oh, if you wanna get a bag easy, just go
Yeah,
to
it's
Apple,
picking him
you're
up.
done. She said, just fucking with no condom. So pretty much she kind of did what she said she was gonna do from back in the days.
No, but yeah, fuck PJ Washington ugly ass. Real talk, man. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened to that nigga, bruh. He got a new piece of pussy, right?
And he went crazy. No, he
didn't
got
even
his
go
first
crazy.
piece of celebrity pussy
Yeah,
and went
man,
crazy.
he got some upper echelon,
He went crazy.
quote unquote.
Can't be mad at that.
You know what I'm saying? He just got a little piece of the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that upper echelon pussy,
Yo.
dog. That's it, bro.
Yo, Humble Wrestler said gonna get coronavirus from drinking the wrong Corona.
No, this the extra.
Y'all getting
This one came
No,
with some
because
extra shit.
you remember we said we didn't know which one was. That's funny. That's hilarious.
No, I knew exactly which one was mine.
That's funny, Humble. I'm gonna give you that one.
I knew exactly which one was mine. Yo, man, that part, no, mine.
So what other topics we got, man? I went through like 10 of them shits. I can't.
Bro, we keeping on. We keeping on with the keeping on.
Social media, then y'all start talking about this man.
Well, somebody
yeah,
in
bro,
my chat
we going back to business.
Brought
bro.
up with a topic, so I
bro,
just
we going back to business. We were talking about the negative effects of social media.
So we never find out what your negative effect was.
Oh, we were going. Steven
we were
was
going
about
in
to
a
say
circle.
This. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Steven was about to say what he said.
Negative effect of social media.
On what it is, you don't see nothing negative. You know what it is? Hold on. First of all, how old are you?
Off social media sometime. I'll abandon and then I'll.
I think it's
so
the
what
need
you're
to
saying
like.
is
why I do that?
It's addictive qualities.
It is.
Okay, that's a good point.
I have to fast from it, bro.
That's a good point. I noticed that about myself too. If you check your fucking screen time once in a while, you'll realize your shit going up by an hour.
Absolutely.
Or some shit every couple times.
Yeah. It shows you how the amount of time that you spent on that.
I think I have the ability to stay away from it, but with
Man,
what I do,
I
I have to promote. So I almost, you feel me?
Listen.
You try to promote it.
You ever heard of Captain Crunch? Okay.
What did you just say?
Captain Crunch.
What about his great cereal?
Ooh.
Top 5 cereals. Top 5 cereals. Top 5
Oh,
cereals.
we're going off on another tangent.
Top 5 cereals. What's your top 5?
Smacks.
Nah, Smacks don't make it.
Smacks, nigga, fuck wrong with you.
Smacks don't make it to my top 5. Smacks makes it to your top 5?
No,
Smacks?
no. My favorite, Pops.
That's not your top 5, sir. That's top 2.
Pops.
Pops is the shit.
Pops.
Smacks, Pops.
Motherfucking Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, this nigga right here. Hold on.
Yeah.
So Pops.
That's 3.
Yo,
that's
bad man, yo, bump. Yo,
that's not cereal. So
that
3.
Is cereal. Yo, a cereal that my you. Yo, yeah. Yo, a big man thing. Nah man. A big man thing in the
porridge.
A
Porridge is cereal.
separation thing that.
Porridge is cereal.
Yeah, a separation.
Porridge is
thing
motherfucking porridge.
No,
you
a
ain't got time for
cereal,
that
blood clot
bullshit.
cereal.
You said 3 cereals. What's your 4th?
My 4th cereal, blood clot.
Blood clot cereal. Your 5th cereal.
Cornflake.
With cereal. No, it's frosted cornflakes. It's frosted cornflakes. You like cornflakes over frosted cornflakes?
Yeah, frost your one blood clot. Bro, in Jamaica?
That's what I did in Jamaica until I was like, I'm in America. They're frosted. They come with the sugar on top of that bitch.
That cornflakes with the warm milk.
Yeah.
Cornflakes with the warm milk.
I ain't gonna lie. Regular cornflakes with sugar, when the sugar's like at the bottom and shit, and you're kind of like scooping that bitch, you're like, hey. It was like a cheat code. It was a cheat code. It was a cheat code. But Frosted Flakes is the ultimate.
Whoa. What you just said?
I put bananas and sugar in my cereal.
Why are you doing that?
I used to put bananas into my Frosted Flakes, but I got tired of bananas.
Okay, we got one nutrition.
I like raisin.
That's good.
I like raisin.
What other weird ass shit do people do?
Look.
Weird ass shit.
Look, my favorites, right? I got Captain Crunch, right? I got Fruity Pebbles. Yeah. I got Fruity Pebbles, right?
First of all,
Bro,
no. We gotta comment on your shit, bro.
What?
Captain Crunch. First of all, Captain Crunch tear up the top of your mouth.
Bro, there's like 5 Captain Crunches. That's why it's so good. We need that rugged shit in your life. You ever need some rugged shit in your life, bro?
You do, bro.
Bro, you got Captain Crunch makes you feel alive.
No, listen. First of all, I was finna sue Captain Crunch. Listen. Captain Crunch, one of the only cereals that need instructions. Like that shit have to sit in the milk for 3 to 5 minutes, let that bitch soften up. Because if you start eating that bitch immediately, it's finna tear the skin off the top of your shit, bro.
Okay, can I get back to my goddamn list?
All right, go to the next one.
Fucking Captain Crunch, right?
Yeah.
Pops, Fruity Pebbles, Frosted Flakes. Damn, that 5th one is tough.
Why nobody saying Honey Nut Cheerios? That's the most classic.
Get the fuck out of here.
I got that in my refrigerator right
What is the fifth one?
Oh my God, something wrong with your cholesterol?
No, but I like
Oh my God, no, I ain't never seen nobody when ain't nothing wrong with their ass eating Cheerios.
Fruit Loops with the marshmallows. Fruit Loops with the marshmallows. 5.
Bro, I can't eat
Fruit Loops with the marshmallows. 5.
No
You know why?
No.
You know why that cereal is lit? You know why that cereal is lit?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because it was a limited edition 15 years ago, and they never stopped making it.
Oh, so
Fruity Pebbles with the marshmallows. Because normally it was just not Fruity Pebbles. Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops by itself is the main shit. But the marshmallow, when it came out, it was limited.
Hold on, you talking about
And it was supposed to be limited, and they're still making it to this day.
Are you talking about fucking Lucky Charms, my nigga?
No, Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops. Fruity Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Oh, I was talking about Fruity Pebbles.
This shit must be
Fruit
some
Loops.
2020 shit. I never know about no Fruit Loops or
Fruit Loops.
marshmallows. Nigga, I'm old.
That shit's lit.
That
shit lit.
I barely eat cereal.
Peanut
5.
porridge,
That's the top 5.
banana porridge,
See that? Yeah.
oatmeal, cornmeal. That's
See
all
that? Yeah. Yo, King Makreel.
We talking to Bob Marley over here and shit. Before they even started making cereals and shit. That's the same answer nigga gave in the 70s and shit. It was 1972. What's your favorite cereal? Oatmeal. What else?
With fresh berries.
Cornflakes. You know what I'm saying? Like frosted. Nah, that shit not come out yet.
A safari champagne. You know what I mean?
That nigga named 5 oatmeals. I only know one.
Bro, now you gotta get them
Oatmeal.
Them steel cut. That goddamn steel cut.
That got different brands and shit.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. Wait. Okay, so we got what's yours? Top cereals, bro.
I don't even really have.
What's your favorite cereal?
It's just
Frosted Flakes.
And my last favorite,
I'm not
Grape
a real
Nuts.
Hey, listen, I'm not a real big milk fan, so I just,
This nigga said Grape Nuts. That's supposed to be a cereal?
That's ice cream.
No, pause.
He likes his nuts grape.
Grape Nuts, pause. Yo, big up all y'all on them. Zimmy.
Oh my God.
Bro, I ain't gonna front. In Jamaica, that's what all them old ass ladies was finna get.
Yeah, what's your 5?
Y'all my man, some cereal I feel.
He doesn't really eat cereal, so he said his favorite is Frosted. Frosted Flakes or whatever.
Mine, here we go.
Okay. Brittany, not Renner. Brittany, not Renner.
Just so we clear.
Yeah, just so y'all clear about that. Go ahead.
I thought the camera was over there.
It's on us.
See, that's why I keep looking over there. And I got bent over all in front of the
It's
camera.
on us. This is the lit part. Whatever's lit is what's lit, you know?
Anyway, Honey Nut Cheerios, Pops. I do like Pops. I grew up on Pops.
Okay.
I did like Kicks back in the day, but that's not one of my
Oh
Shit.
my
God
God.
damn.
Stop
Yo,
right
she
there.
let everybody know how old she
Pause
is.
right there.
Kicks.
Whoa. Somebody look up
cereal.
what Kicks look like.
Oh shit,
We
kids.
eat that with no cereal.
That
Wow.
sounds, bro. I ain't gonna front,
That was like a snack for us.
bro. Listen, Kicks.
Look
Look that shit up online right now as we speak.
Kicks, bruh.
Holy shit.
It's the little.
That gotta
I
be
know
the
what
most
it is.
uninteresting cereal.
I haven't seen that shit in 20 years.
That gotta be the most uninteresting cereal of all time. That shit was kid tested, mother approved. Bro, listen, if your mama approved of that shit, you know that shit will
Remember
work.
the freaking slogan is crazy.
Yeah. I said, what kids was they testing this
What did
bullshit
I
on?
say? What did I say?
You said
Okay,
Kicks.
Cheerios.
You said Kicks. We had to pause the whole program.
Pops, Kicks, Raisin Bran, and Lucky Charms.
Raisin
Hold
Bran,
up.
They give you that shit in the hospital.
Whoa! We gotta pause again.
You know it's bullshit when they give you in
Listen.
the hospital.
We know you stayed with your
Raisin
grandma.
Bran.
That's how I can tell you. I just met this
Raisin
person.
Bran you get for free.
I just met Brittany, and I have already deduced based on the information, a little bit of information I got from her cereal that she lived with her grandma. She had Kicks and Raisin Bran as a number one, as numbers of cereals that were requested.
And that was a snack.
These were delightful to her.
That's hood shit. I think you get that shit.
No, that ain't no hood shit. That's grandma shit. That's what your grandma had.
We ate that throughout the day.
Cinnamon.
Oh no, you know.
Humble said.
Did you put sugar on your Raisin Bran?
No, I'm talking about
See, that's when you know you live with your grandma. She wasn't finna have that.
Humble said cinnamon life. Wait, cinnamon life.
But then when
What's-
Raisin Bran Crunch Cake came out, oh, I was on that.
Crunch.
I do remember that. That was
little crunchy, nutty things in there.
I do remember that being mediocrely fire. I do remember that.
Mediocre.
I do remember that being slightly fire. Yes, I do remember that. I can.
All right, so Humble Overseer said, wait, did you name your 5?
Yes, I sure did.
Okay. No, please. Okay. Please don't.
Lucky Charms is the last one.
I ain't front.
Okay, I fuck with Lucky Charms. That's the latest one.
Yeah.
That's the latest one.
Lucky Charms, get the fuck
of her list. Of her list to me.
We gotta pause. I'm sorry, we gotta pause. We gotta pause right there. Then again, you know why we have to pause right there? Because of we're gonna go into math on this one.
You win. Talk about off her list. No, all the lists.
No, listen, I'm gonna have to use a little bit of math. I'm sorry. This is where you should have paid attention to school right here. If you look at, right, I'm gonna tell you exactly why Lucky Charms is one of the wackest cereals, right?
What?
And how it's a scam.
You crazy.
Right? Because, yeah, it is. But guess what? When you pour a bowl of cereal, right? The ratio and the probability of your ass getting the right amount of marshmallows in the bowl that your ass need is next to 0, nigga. Your ass always gonna have to go back in that box and pick out a couple more marshmallows.
If you know how to eat cereal, you know how to save the marshmallows in between while you're eating. You know how to, oh no, that's too many marshmallows, bruh. You can save them. You can save them for last, or you can kind of like, alright, nigga, yeah. One marshmallow, bunch of the other shit. One marshmallow, bunch of the other shit.
It was too much. It was too much to deal with, bro.
Okay. It was too real quick. Humble Wrestler said Cinnamon Life, Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast, Crunch, Fruity Pebble. Oh, I said Fruity Pebble.
Cinnamon.
And Crave. Crave? What is Crave?
Reese's is very disrespectful.
What the fuck is Crave?
Crave is that new Kellogg's bullshit.
Kellogg is like
Crave?
It's some bullshit.
K-R-A-V-E.
My kids made me buy it one time. They thought they was gonna like it. They didn't, and I made them eat the rest of that shit.
What year they was born?
Because they too fucking fast with this shit.
Y'all want this cereal? Y'all better eat that shit.
Oh yeah, no, you picked that motherfucker your ass from the finish.
Fact. Because I don't know none of them cereals.
Wait, so what do you put first? Milk or the cereal?
Whoa.
The cereal.
Whoa. The question of
cereal.
Who put milk first in the bowl?
Oh yeah, now you gotta be a goddamn serial killer to put milk first.
If
you put milk first, listen. How you gotta know how much milk to cover the cereal. How you gonna put milk first? If you put milk first in your cereal, and I see you, I'm gonna call the police on your ass, and that's a fact.
I never heard no one do no shit like that. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't.
You out of your mind, bro. Yeah,
that is
you can't even stay at my house no longer if I see you do some shit like that.
Yeah, you gotta know, because as soon as you put the milk in, you gonna know. When the milk, the cereal starts rising, like, oh shit, I gotta slow down, baby.
I already know.
I
already know somebody who would do that would kill me because they don't see life like I do. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a fact. You obviously don't see life.
Now I ain't gonna lie. Listen. If there's like a little bit of cereal left, I might just put if it's a big bowl, I might put a little bit of milk in there, and then I'll just be like. Put the cereal.
Where have you ever?
But most of the time, 90% I'm putting the cereal first. You feel me?
You the one putting milk in the bowl first.
No, I'm saying sometimes. No, I'm saying sometimes if the cereal's about to be finished, like if there's nothing left, I'll be like, okay, I know I can put milk in there and it's not gonna overflow the cereal.
Just bust open a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
What kind of milk y'all drinking? First of all.
Huh? He drinking almond milk.
No. Ew. Listen. Milk is serious. Milk is serious. I stopped liking cereal the other day. No. Listen.
You look lactose intolerant.
Listen. I stopped liking cereal. You know.
Why there's a lot of little.
Come on, help me. One at a time. One time.
Them boys running around because all them hormones in the milk.
Okay.
Well, African people ain't supposed to drink milk. It ain't part of our.
Okay, but listen. I stopped. You want to know why I stopped liking cereal? Like recently, I stopped liking cereal. You know what it was?
What? Corn.
The fucking cereal. The fucking milk that they sell at fucking these supermarkets that are made by the supermarket. It's ass.
You mean don't try Publix like that?
Yes, bro. Like I was getting the milk. I was getting the milk that was made by I think Publix. and I was stopping. I hated cereal. And I noticed it, right? Because when I went to the supermarket, they had the one that made by Publix, and they have some other one called Border. The Border one, it was like 2 left. The one from Publix, Borden, whatever the fuck it's called. The one from Publix was
the one with the
full.
cute ass.
It was full.
With the little
it was full.
On there that
it was full.
Thick.
They had nonstop of that milk.
Of what?
I was like,
no one drink milk like that.
I don't know what it's called. It's from Publix, whatever the one they
I just know Borden got that little cute ass little
but
cow.
Borden,
I
was like, I like cereal again. I was like, I like cereal again.
I'm trying to tell you.
I like cereal again. It's how they make it. Think about what is it? Great Value when you go in the supermarket or whatever. The Great Value version. Yeah, versus the brand. You'll stop liking shit and not know. Like I was like, why don't I like eating cereal no more? I stopped for months.
Because you're grown.
And then when I went in the store, I was like, when I went in the store and I saw the Borden
that's
by
one
itself.
of the reasons why you don't eat cereal no more. Because I'm an adult.
No, I saw the Borden by itself. There was like 2 left, and there was like 2 empty rows of it gone. And then the other one, the Great Value or whatever from Publix, full. I could have got as many as I wanted.
Let's stop on that fact right
That's
here.
the reason why I didn't like milk anymore.
You
get that shit?
Brittany
you
just determined the reason why you don't like milk. Hold on. Brittany not Renner just determined why you don't like.
It's different.
She has determined why you do not like milk no more. Go ahead with what you said.
What did you say?
So after you get off the titty, you technically humans are not supposed to drink milk after you finish getting breastfed. Even children, like in their teenage years and all that stuff.
There's a bunch of natural shit we're not supposed to do that
My
we
bad,
do.
Brittany. I didn't know you was gonna go there.
People aren't supposed to
gotta
jump out of
interject.
fucking planes, bungee jumping and all that shit, but we do it.
I gotta interject though. My bad, Brittany.
Are you supposed to jump out of a plane?
I thought you was hold on. I thought you was going somewhere else with it. You said that after you get off the titty, you shouldn't get back on the milk. I thought you were going somewhere else.
I think that's the same type of milk.
You didn't
But
finish, but
oh no, go ahead.
because I was saying like it's really for mainly adults, but science says after you get off the titty, you're supposed to stop drinking milk. But really, adults, black, white, whatever you are not supposed to be drinking milk.
That's what I'm
Would
saying.
you ever eat cereal with titty milk?
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
a totally different type of milk you're talking about.
No. What I'm saying, this leads me to my next point. Human beings are not supposed
Breast
to drink
titty
the
is
milk
the same
of
thing. Is it
bovine
different or
creatures.
not?
Of course, that milk is different, but no one is drinking titty milk at that.
Why not? Why that sound weirder than cow titty than bovine creature?
Look at
milk?
her face. It's from the human body.
No, that shouldn't sound weird.
Why your face from a
Bro,
woman's body?
Listen,
Why you looking like that?
I made some cupcakes.
Why you looking like that? Some come from a woman's body.
I made
Why
some.
you feeling like that?
I made some cupcakes out of breast milk. I made some
nigga's not
cupcakes out
sharing
of breast milk,
shit.
and guess what? Nobody ain't
You
know.
gonna learn. He ain't sharing that shit. He got a family.
Listen,
okay?
I made some,
You better
I made
recognize.
some cupcakes out of breast milk, and ain't nobody know when I made it. Everybody thought that shit was fire.
Consistent though.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that shit with me.
Ever since
Weirdo.
the pandemic, consistent.
He's a weirdo.
So you better learn.
He's just a weirdo. He does that shit with me.
Put her on cam. No, she don't want to be on cam. That's future stuff. You ain't ready for that. Calm down, humble. Put on cam. They want to see you on camera.
Oh, now you got to see me. Hold on.
I need y'all to go ahead and
This ain't
send me
enough?
some money to my cash app.
This ain't enough.
We ain't doing that. You gonna have to be on camera for that shit. You gonna mute this mother. I'm joking.
Don't see my OnlyFans. No.
How do we mute just her?
Hey. I got it.
Don't you doing too much now? What's on your plate? Podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking me. Fuck your. Hey, whatever's on your plate, it better be some extra
Let me see the
oxtail gravy. Fuck you
It's
mean?
hot in here.
I know. I can't.
There's too much talking going
It's
on.
people in
You
here.
know what
You
Nelly
have to
said
open
when
the
it get
door.
hot in here.
Open the door.
My bad,
Maybe.
I ain't gonna do you like that. But
Open the door.
Nelly did give us some instructions on what we should do when it gets hot in here. I believe it was to take off.
Huh? The takeoff.
Huh?
I don't know. Remember Nelly made a song? He gave us some instructions on what
You
to do
know
when it's hot in
what?
here.
No, I'm not listening to you. I'm not.
It was
I'm
something
not
like-
I'm not gonna entertain him.
It
He
was
know exactly
something-
what it is. I'm not gonna entertain him.
What did he tell us to do in that song?
I don't
He
know
said
what
something
you're
about it being hot. Holy shit, I can't
I'm
remember.
not playing with him.
Oh my God, if we could just remember what was the instructions, we would be able to solve the riddle of what we should do when it gets hot. What do you guys think?
thought it was a piece of bud.
What is it that Nelly said that we should do?
Where's the comment section at?
Nice hat.
Nice hat.
I can't remember.
See, it said put
I'm
on
confused.
cam. Nice hat. And then I had like people up here talking shit. Whatever. You know? But we gotta get them attuned to like doing this every Monday at 9.
Right now? That nigga
You ain't passing that shit. You gonna learn. You give me the
roast.
roast.
If you came in here and I was in here smoking this split.
You give me the roast.
He was like, you smoking? So I'm like, yeah. So I'm thinking he about to roll up.
Well, I guess you about to roll your own shit. Why
the hell he asked about smoking if he ain't for the sherry?
Yeah, man, that nigga is always.
Because he wants to
listen,
see how you roll that bitch.
Hey, listen, shout out all the
yourself.
weird ass niggas that smoke weird and do weird ass shit, yo. Shout out to y'all niggas, bro.
This ain't even really him.
Oh no, I don't have that shit up. Humble. This nigga try to put a fucking command in and shit.
Oh, y'all boys trying to hack? What's going on? Well, what's going on, boy? Y'all better. Hey, listen, boy, y'all boys better don't hack this shit.
What we talking about next?
Bro, we talking about these niggas better don't try to hack this shit, boy. Y'all niggas be playing around, but hey, listen, I'm sorry.
I don't know what's happening with it.
All right.
Oh no, that's all you.
Hey, listen.
Whew, it's
We
hot.
ran through a lot of stuff. What topic did you think? I asked you to come up with something.
Oh, so my topic, see now, I gotta think about it now because
You don't.
I need to wash my locks.
Bro, come on,
You don't.
I gotta think what I was gonna say. No, I did have like some good topics about. It was about social media and
what's up?
And was social media like causing depression, especially since COVID.
Okay, let me give you my take on it. Remember I had that topic. It sounds like it ties in with my initial topic about it. And I was gonna say I'll never finish with what you had asked me, but I was gonna say that I believe this may be fucking shorty.
Nigga, you gonna blow your shit everywhere?
Yes, sir. I just imagined that. A disaster. But yeah, I'm just wondering if it was messing with the sound. But yeah, now I was saying that essentially
this bitch.
The most negative effect that social media has had on society in a whole is its overexposure to what we can't obtain or cannot develop a path to obtain, right? So when I say that to say this, if you gave a child, right, a porno, right, like a 10-year-old, somebody who may or may not be just experiencing puberty or like an erection or something like that, right? If you gave them a porno, right, they would probably get an erection, but not know how to get from the erection that they have by themselves to what they are being stimulated by, right? So they won't understand how to get from point A to point B. So if they're shown that too early, that shit could be detrimental to them in the sense where they either become shy or they don't, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand the correlation between why their penis is hard, that person's penis is hard on TV, and they're doing this with a female. So essentially, that is what happened with social media and America, right? Poor people were never supposed to see this much money, right? At one time, right? It's a gradual thing. The same reason why you wouldn't give a fucking 15-year-old $1 million like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know how you get to $1 million, so they're not gonna know how to keep $1 million, right? So what social media did was expose the world, i.e., poor people, and it fucked up poor rich people because they got to see, we got to talk about them. You know what I'm saying? It basically exposed us to each other, so we got to see each other's fucking flaws, and then now we get to see like rich people in this astronomical wealth that's almost like lottery-ish to be able to obtain, but people are willing to die and claw and fucking and disregard human life to get to this state where it's literally like the lottery, like almost like
it's been exposed to where we now can see like, okay, people are like, oh, it's so much money out here, anybody can get it, anybody can be a 6-figure earner.
Right,
anybody can make, you know.
Anybody can be comfortable.
I just made a post on Facebook that said if you make $300 a day, you already reached 100,500 a year. And I'm not sure if those numbers are accurate right there, but I know it's about 500. So even if and that's 365 days. Yeah. Even if you don't work, and we're not counting a leap year, even if you don't work the weekends, that's 260 days in a year. You still doing better. You still making like 78,000, 80,000 almost. you still making more than somebody that would be working $20 an hour on a regular job. So,
yeah, not even that. Like, but this idea, right, that social media has created, right, in its haste, because it exposed us to so much. It created this idea that this like unquantifiable amount of wealth is easily obtained by just working hard. They don't understand that like one person cannot make $1 billion. It is virtually impossible for one person. You need multiple units of people to obtain this type of wealth. You see what I'm saying? Like there's just so much that it entails, and it has exposed us to too much. We're not even. It's almost like a good thing and a bad thing, and we're in its infancy right now. We're just seeing everybody flail and struggle to get to position, and then when they do, I guess this shit will kind of even out. I believe.
I mean, it might do more because it still motivates people. You feel me? Versus it not being there.
That's what I'm saying. There's at some point.
So some people are delirious.
People to like see like, oh, anyone can make six figures if you just make $300 a day. And
but remember, that's like saying like telling everybody that you can play the lottery. Everybody can win. It is a possibility for everybody to win. Everybody can go.
It's a
How many? Do you know how many people go to the NBA in the U.S.? Out of millions of people?
I mean, it's only 400 or something.
The lottery is a gamble, but this is
what I'm
actually
saying.
like
Everybody, every year, every little nigga, guess what they want to do? If they play ball, they want to go to NBA. They want to go to NBA. But if somebody told them or broke down the probability, the fractions, the odds of your ass getting into the NBA,
they probably give up versus being motivated
right,
to
I'm not
try.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
So even though it's there, it still gives some people hope versus nobody hope.
Let me show you the poison in it, though. I'm sorry. Let me show you the poison in it, though. That allure of that much money, right, will blind somebody to other fields of life that actually make more sense. So the people that could be doctors, right, that's what they want to be now. Because it's fuck the prestige. I want the money. Like, nigga, I want to be a doctor before I gotta do this and this 11 years of fucking studies to fucking come out and be a specialist in something, or fucking try my best to be a fucking basketball player, which is way harder to obtain to be a professional NBA player than it is to be a doctor.
But let me say something.
The odds of you being an NBA player is lower than the odds of you being a doctor.
But what I say to that quickly is that people want to be a basketball player. A lot of people don't want to be doctors, but they know that it's a way of living where you don't have to worry about ever being, poor, going through any financial struggles or shit like that. Not many people, oh man, I really want to be a doctor. When you grow up, apart from you being 7 or 8, you don't want to be a doctor anymore. You want to be something that's exciting, which is probably a basketball player, rapper, or whatever you're into at that time, a YouTuber. You feel me?
No, but
being
remember,
a doctor
in the 80s,
just...
in the 80s, if you use that same logic, remember in the 80s,
in the 80s, there was no you being you. There was following your mom and dad.
No, in the 80s, you know who you had to look up to?
Your mom and dad.
Drug dealers.
Yeah, when you done, let me say something.
You didn't have to look up to them. People looked up to them.
You know what I'm saying? Those were who.
But people literally looked up to their parents.
No, but those were the prominent figures. Their parents was broke.
But what about the people that's doing branding?
Your parents are providing.
Hold on. What about the people that's doing branding and digital marketing? Like the people that y'all don't see that are behind the scenes that are making more money than these doctors and these athletes.
Yeah, but there's no like crazy allure in there. There's like safety financially and all this shit that people don't really realize until they're older. When you're younger, you don't care about the person who's behind the scene because there's really nothing flashy to it.
Hold on, I don't understand.
When you get older, you understand there's money to it.
The producers make more than the actual artist.
Yeah, but you understand that when you get older, like, oh shit, the producers, the people behind the scene make more money. You don't notice that when you're younger. You notice that when you get older in your 20s, 30s.
Everyone wants to be an actor, actress, but the directors and the producers is the one,
Yeah, don't nobody know about what the pot do. Everybody know about the ingredients. Everybody wants to be the ingredients in the soup. I want to be the rapper. I don't want to be the singer. I want to be the actor.
Or they just want the gumbo, but they don't care about the ingredients.
The pot is the most useless part of the soup, but the most important part of the soup.
I mean, there's no soup without the pot.
Right. I mean,
well,
you just can't create. There's just nothing you can do without the pot.
Right.
So
that's like saying a venue.
But
like
that's
this house is nothing.
That brings me back to white people now.
But
White people love to be the pot. Right? I said this, bro. I said this somewhere. I say, white people love to be the pot. They can be. They have this knack for becoming the most useful part of a situation and the most useless part at the very same time, bro. Like,
I would say what happened with that probably like
guess who controls
slavery
Rolling Loud?
because they got ahead of us. They got the
exactly.
wealth.
No, I'm saying,
they got the money, so they're
guess who
useless
controls
other than
Loud?
the money.
Guess who controls Rolling Loud? A couple Jewish kids, right?
Jewish people run
They have nothing to do with hip hop.
Jewish people run
right?
everything.
But control the biggest
It's some
festival
Jewish kids
that hip hop
that
has.
own the Chinese spot by my house. And,
Jewish people run
and
everything.
And at nighttime, it
motherfucker.
turns into a nightclub.
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Better get right.
Over there by
Don't say
my
nothing about
Yeah,
that.
we're not gonna say nothing negative. There's nothing negative to say anything about Jewish people.
They get me canceled, man. I just started.
No, but I'm just saying, Jewish people are very smart. Like it's like literally some kids younger than me. I'm in my 30s.
But I don't differentiate between Jewish and white. Jewish is white. Like I guess somebody would argue with me if you want to go back to like the etymology of the word Jew, because just for the more internet niggas. Etymology of the word, it mean a black man.
White people in
or
general.
more.
It's these white people that it's these white people that stay downtown Fort Lauderdale, where they do all the nightclubs, all the parties during the weekend on whatever, right? It's it was a country spot. They turned it into a Chinese restaurant, and then the second floor it becomes a nightclub after 10.
What are y'all thoughts on OnlyFans? Damn, it got quiet as shit.
Y'all get y'all money.
OnlyFans?
Oh, get your money. That's all I gotta say. Get your money.
I mean, what kind of thoughts?
Because people are paying for anything, everything, anyways.
Yeah.
And you know, OnlyFans is not always really
Wait,
sexual either.
so you're for OnlyFans, right?
People are cooking on OnlyFans. This one girl, she charging people.
Are you starting the OnlyFans
to watch her eat crab legs.
You starting the OnlyFans?
If I can eat some crab legs online, people watch me. Yeah.
You can. Ain't nothing stopping you, right?
I can show my feet. Like I know guys.
Ain't nobody stopping you.
I know guys that like that.
Okay, so think about it, right? You're for OnlyFans, so what's stopping you?
I had an OnlyFans for a week, but I got a little shy. I got off of that, so.
But why would you get shy if you could do anything on there?
But I didn't know that at the time.
Hold up, you was naked?
No, I was just showing I was just showing selfies.
Oh yeah, no, bring that up, pull that up. I'm just.
It's gone. But
that shit up immediately.
So what do you think most women should do? You think they should start an OnlyFans and just try to like put something that they're into? Because it doesn't have to be sexual.
OnlyFans is literally like Instagram, except you pay people to look at whatever you post.
I just feel like
literally, I was posting selfies.
All these little bullshit.
I was posting selfies, and I was charging $11.11 for you to whatever. I had like 6 subscribers, and about 2 of those subscribers were like they would be repetitive or whatever. I had like on a subscription.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, and then I just stopped, doing the selfie thing or whatever because I got, busy with work and other stuff.
So you say you got a little shy. Okay, so now that you know you can do multiple things.
I really wanted to do it for pole dancing, but I didn't have like my pole set up and other things going on. So
you was trying to be in that bit lit. Okay.
But it was mostly for meditation purposes.
Pole meditation?
Okay, so
you haven't seen that?
Do you see yourself starting an OnlyFans now that you know all of this, or you're like, fuck it, it's not really for me?
Yeah, it wasn't really for me.
Yo,
I guess
pole meditation sounds similar to goat yoga. Y'all ever heard of goat yoga?
Nobody knows what that is.
I heard that.
Where motherfuckers.
Where you go like this? Nah.
People with money they don't need. With people with that shit is for people who don't. People who have money that they just don't need. Right? They just go to somewhere and let goats stand on their ass while they stand. So I said, what the fuck is wrong with these? I said,
that's worse.
That might feel good on your back.
I don't give a fuck.
I need my back alive.
Fuck out of here, bro.
$1 billion.
My back hurt right now.
Bro, what I said even sounded better than that.
I will put $1 billion that I can count the amount of black people that are involved in this shit.
I'm doing that before I'm letting a goat stand on my back, bitch.
I can bet $1 million that I can count the amount of black people that participate in this shit on one hand, on earth. Like just goat yoga. How many niggas signed up? Yeah, 2. That's it.
They let Chinese people sit on their back in the what you call it?
That's a human being versus a god.
Yeah, I might let a badass Chinese girl.
That goat might just shit on your back.
One of these goats don't like bathe and nothing like them shits be stank all the time. Like goats stink at all times. I used to live in Jamaica. Them shits stank all the. I've never smelled a goat that wasn't stank at all ever. So
well, I guess if
I'm good, bro. Like yo,
if you like the outdoors like that, and
Can we talk about? I got a topic. Can we talk about why do white people like to create ways to
I thought you had something you wanted to say.
Like I don't know.
Related to social media, as far as like,
go ahead.
I think that social media just take the blinders off of people.
Take the blinders?
Take the
I think they put the blinders on.
They take the blinders off. Like,
okay, talk that talk.
With horses in a race, for them to actually race, they gotta have these blinders on
Lighter.
so they can run straight.
Lighter.
Because if they look in the next lane, they'll run into each other.
That's what I'm saying. I would
or
say
they might,
it puts the blinders on so you're focused on getting likes and all this bullshit.
So with social media, it takes the blinders off, so now you overexposed to everybody's shit, like you were saying. So I agree with that in a sense. Like
I feel what you're saying. Probably like back in the day, you're kind of tunnel vision on TV,
right.
But now with all this shit,
you're
open to all the bullshit.
Right. But now there's so many.
You just realize that you could be the liaison for personal
development. Open your blinders to the bullshit.
Oh, let's talk about this. We got a good topic.
OnlyFans, I know I can do that shit too.
Oh, I can hit the strip.
All kind of shit, man.
I can hit the strip club.
Everybody thought you just had to go on there and show some ass, and then it was like, they actually paying.
But what's crazy?
People to like.
You could do all that.
They teach people how to cook on there.
You could do all that, right?
Man, ain't nobody going on OnlyFans for no cooking lessons.
Yeah, but you could do all that. But the stigma of OnlyFans is you get naked, you showing some skin.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me? Like when you say I do an OnlyFans, you cook on there? Wow, that's no nigga.
Because OnlyFans,
they thinking of crazy.
The stigma of OnlyFans is like because you know you can do cooking shows on Pornhub too.
But OnlyFans was not even.
You could do anything.
When
I
OnlyFans first
see they
came
put
out, it
movies
wasn't even like
sometimes on
that.
porn sites. You feel
It
me?
wasn't like it was for models trying to put their work out.
this is how they okay.
It wasn't even like that. It was like
I see Mortal Kombat on
it's
different
almost
porn
like
sites, bro.
Yeah. On the personal.
Eventually, it always turns into somebody selling pussy.
All them shit.
Let's talk about that.
We're gonna find out about these hoes.
Let's talk about that right there.
OnlyFans was around for years.
That should be a good little intro to some
shit. But when
shit.
it first came out, it wasn't like that.
Let's talk about this right here. She just brought up a good ass point. What is it about the human condition? That says something about the human condition. That no matter what the fuck device, endeavor, invention, motherfuckers come up with, somebody always selling pussy on it. It don't matter.
They do it on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Always.
Remember Snapchat?
Always.
Remember
I mean,
Snapchat
that comes down to sex sales.
Craigslist. And it don't matter what the fuck it started as.
Premium?
Instagram, Snapchat, goddamn anything.
That's
one.
everything. That's everything.
I'm selling pussy on this bitch. Whatever the fuck you make up,
I ain't
somebody
never
gonna try
tried
to sell
that,
some
but I
pussy.
wish I did.
Listen, they selling. They probably. I wouldn't be surprised if niggas selling pussy at Walmart. Wherever shit can be sold.
Think about cars. What did they put in front of cars?
Listen, I was down. Me and my homegirl was downtown. No,
I noticed that.
was on South Beach, and the girl had a little flyer, and she was passing them around.
Right.
It was her menu list, like.
Woo! Was she sucking it? Fucking?
Yeah.
Oh, she was out there.
On a flyer, and then she just pass it to you. She don't gotta say nothing to you, so the police ain't gonna run up on her and catch her for no solicitation, nothing like that.
Oh, she was the first on.
She had it color coded. You tell her you want the red, orange, or the blue special, whatever it was.
Oh, she was hitting niggas with the pussy menu.
Yes.
What type of pussy you need? Pimp pussy, red pussy.
I don't know where she went and took them after that,
la pussy.
We saw.
Welcome to Shay La Pussy.
You needed shave, unshaven, what you needed that day. Hey,
we got
shit,
I'm loose puss.
I'm for to fill out my flyer.
Whatever type of pussy
I do
you need.
massages,
Old
no
puss,
happy ending
smelly.
though. And I've been doing pretty good with that. No, I'm very professional. No, massage.
If I jump on OnlyFans, it's gonna
There's
be
a
pure
website
nasty.
a website for a massage therapist, and
If I jump on OnlyFans,
if I go on OnlyFans, I'm dropping
I'm just
bars.
hoping the wrong people don't
if
go
I jump
on
on
there and turn
OnlyFans
it.
With my
I'm
shirt
only
off.
getting my meat on the camera immediately. I'm only gonna be skeeting on the camera face. I'm gonna
Be
put
like, you know that nigga be dropping them balls with his shirt off, girl. So, you talking about side off?
That's why people.
Yeah,
that's why they,
you know what I'm saying. I got that.
They
you know what I'm
done
saying?
messed around and they done got back pay shut down because they done
Oh,
use
yeah,
it for other stuff.
Bro, I don't even know
that
nothing.
I
I only know back page for hoes. Nigga, like,
$40 special.
I've never
no
paid.
happy ending.
Hey, matter of fact, let's big up your boy right here, bro. Yo, shout out your boy for never paying for not a goddamn slice of pussy in my entire life.
I'm certified. I'm licensed.
I ain't gonna lie. I was in the military. We went to Spain and it went down.
Yeah, nigga, listen, bro.
That club was a hotel
your boy,
on the second floor.
Listen,
it went down. I'm sorry to say. She was bad as fuck.
Listen,
no English she speaks.
Yo, listen, may my meat shrink.
I said what I said.
May my meat shrink to oblivion if I'm lying.
What?
Your boy ain't that. Your boy, shout out your boy for never paying for not even a slice of pussy. You know what I mean? Shout out to your boy.
First of all, everybody
Shit has happened.
When
you're in the military,
when you're
in the military in Spain, it goes down.
Let me get this mic. Whether I'm probably too loud. Hold on.
Negro shit.
I have never acquired vagina using monetary funds. This is a factual.
First of all,
you wasn't in the military
that's
long
real
enough,
life.
nigga. How long was you in the Air Force for?
When y'all take
4
a girl
years.
out to eat.
You ain't making no 4
Time
years.
out.
Nigga.
Hush.
You ain't going
when
nowhere.
y'all take a girl out to eat, you paying for the pool.
Okay, calm down. My ears. Calm down, y'all.
You paying for? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all regular. He could hear you regular.
Oh, sorry.
You don't have to do that.
I wanted to see where the line was going.
Yeah, she was fiending to touch the tip.
You know what?
Look here, there was no reason to touch the tip.
You don't have to say it like that.
I'm just saying, that's like, what are you doing?
Nasty.
Shout out.
It is nasty.
I'm trying to do the mic
got them
check
to touch
1,
the tip
2.
at least.
So please stop.
Mic check 1, 2. That's
Yo, big up all the niggas that got shorty to touch the tip.
was no reason.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
There was no reason. None of us touched
Way back in the day, you already know middle school shit.
None of us.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, when you take a girl out to eat,
45.
that you already. How is it that you won't pay?
You're saying that we are
at least the girls that are charging for their pussy, y'all get your money. Whoever it is, when y'all at least they have their price and they know what it is and it's out the way. Y'all go through having to pay for gas, getting making reservations or whatever, paying for dinner. Then you might have to take her out on the second date because she might not give it to you on the first night.
Calm down, black woman. You don't want to come off aggressive.
You can come off aggressive.
I know you're getting into it. I know.
You're good.
I know.
Listen, get your passion on.
This is me talking normal.
Get your passion on.
Let me try to bring it down.
We can get in there.
I just get real excited about stuff like this because
I know.
guys always say they don't pay for pussy, but they do the most to try to get pussy.
I gotta tell you something though.
You might as well have gave her a little 100, 200, whatever it was, and got it done at
if
the
I'm
way.
gonna give a girl some money, she gotta do something important, like homework for me or something like that. Like, see how I'm in class.
Okay, so
if I'm gonna give her, I'm gonna see how smart.
That's mental. That's the mental.
I'm gonna see how smart a prostitute is, bitch. Can you finish this goddamn English assignment for me? Yeah, I'm gonna give your ass 150 for that.
Like, I didn't even know he left. Right?
I'm good. I'm good on paying for the pussy.
What you mean? You can't hear us?
Yo,
the mic. I don't know. No, I can see the levels. The levels is good. Unless I
ain't gonna front. Usually it was at the yellow.
Yeah.
When we was talking about.
I had turned it down.
I didn't do nothing.
Because it going red.
Oh nah, she touched the tip and fucked it up. Yeah, skeeted. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the damn volume and
got too aggressive with the tip. They
Nah,
be
but
doing that now. They be doing that bullshit. Getting aggressive with the tip and shit.
Ooh, not the tip.
I don't even have sex, y'all, but that's another story.
Celibate.
All women are celibate.
Yeah, where my cap at?
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. What was we just talking about just now?
The fact that everybody paid for pussy.
Oh yeah. Not your boy.
Whether it's intentional or not.
Listen, not intentional. Listen, you talking about that?
You done got her
You're
flowers
talking about
and candy and dinner and all types of shit.
Hey, a nigga ain't bought a bitch candy since 1993.
You done spent more money on doing all of that than you would have.
Listen. First of all,
You got it right.
listen. A nigga ain't bought a bitch candy since 1993. Who is buying? Listen, if you bought a bitch candy recently, kill yourself.
So what do you do for Valentine's Day? You don't buy no.
Oh, you talking about one time a year?
Nah.
Maybe.
Or Christmas or her birthday.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you like this.
I guess it depends on what she like.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this.
And I'm just
big up all my niggas that don't believe in
example.
perishable signs of affection.
I'm just making an example. It could be
flowers
candy. It could be
and candy
food.
and all that bullshit.
It could be
women like that shit.
shoes. It could be a bag. It could
Women
be
don't like that
some.
shit.
It could be whatever.
You know what women like?
Women don't like flowers or chocolate.
I like flowers. and
Listen,
chocolate.
She's a woman. You gotta listen to her.
Listen.
And be
All
full
right.
of shit.
My
All right.
cat
Before
might
we
eat
go,
my
how many
flowers.
girls you been with?
In my life?
Yeah.
Like
Not more than me.
relationships?
Not more than me. So I have a little bit more
You
expertise.
see, I had to clarify that bullshit because you know he's about to get fucked up.
No, I'm saying, no,
not more than me.
No, I'm just saying.
You're a man.
Ain't no girl on earth been with more girls than me.
Okay.
So they can't really tell me about
I mean,
getting
unless
girls.
she's a lesbian.
Like, no, I'm saying girls think they know how to get girls, just like how niggas
So
think
you
they
know
how-
more than women is what you're saying.
I know how to get girls because I've had practice getting
okay,
them.
that's
But
fine.
she's an actual
But
woman.
every woman is not different. Everyone's not the
Not
same.
the same, right? So that means you couldn't tell me
maybe
about.
one woman might not like flowers and candy and all that stuff.
Right.
maybe she might want you to get her a
No, but
Balenciaga bag.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you just because y'all need to clear it up. I'm gonna tell you exactly what women like. Women like fucking attention. If I give a female flowers, candy, all that bullshit at the crib,
everybody like
right?
attention. You know how many men that broke up with me because I wasn't giving them enough attention?
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Let me land my plane.
On top
no, but let me land the plane.
Not just attention.
Yeah,
let me land the plane. The reason why I say women love attention is because imagine I gave you flowers. If I was your man and I gave you flowers, candy, all that bullshit like that.
I think it's about attention. I think it's about acknowledgement.
Hold on, hear me out.
Okay, but go ahead.
If I gave a female flowers, candy, all that stuff like that on Valentine's Day, right? But she got it at the crib after work. I guarantee you the impact.
The thought that counts.
Yeah, the thought is that count. The thought that counts, right? But I guarantee you the impact would be greater if I gave her one rose at her job.
That's probably candy from
like
last
she got
year
her
Halloween.
If she got
what
like
if you
later sitting at her job.
That was from last year Halloween. That was from Halloween.
She'll go crazy over that because all the hoes at the job done seen that.
Look,
now they impressed.
Look, what if you listen?
That's worth more than a bouquet of roses and a fucking all type of shit at the crib.
Listen though, but what if you gave her all the attention in the world and no roses and no nothing?
That sounds selfish.
What you mean?
What if you just gave her attention, your attention, but nothing else?
That ain't
no
good.
Roses, no.
Man, nigga, you still want your goddamn attention?
Huh?
You just said
goddamn attention.
Well, so what are you talking about then?
I didn't say your. Listen, see,
you said they want your attention. That's exactly what you said.
Steve,
word
did I
for
say that?
word.
Hold on. Steve,
I will
did
make
I say that?
videos about this.
Did I say your attention or did I say they want attention? Right?
Whose attention do they want?
Attention from the masses. Right?
No, not
what I'm saying is a diamond ring at home.
Changing shit.
A diamond ring at home.
They want attention from you.
He moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not. Listen, you not. If we ran it back, you would understand.
They do want you to acknowledge
what I'm saying is,
friends and
Chris Rock said that shit best. A diamond ring on a Tuesday ain't worth a goddamn a fucking like rose on a fucking Friday at the job where all the hoes and everybody get to see this bitch. I forget. I know I'm misquoting it. But essentially, that's what it was. Females are more, they more congratulatory. They're more like receptive to being like a top female. Other females.
So attention from others, not you.
From other females is what I'm saying.
Okay, let's change subject because 3 people done left the room at this point.
Oh, where? You like some females?
I don't know.
Man, fuck with. Hey. Anyway, moving right along. Hey, I know what I'm saying is correct. What the fuck is wrong with niggas? Listen,
why you saying it's correct?
Listen, because this is a known fact, bruh.
This nigga funny.
Bruh, listen, female don't want no fucking no secret bullshit from you. They want everybody to know. Just like saying I'm gonna give her a tiny ass diamond ring. Who the fuck wants a tiny ass diamond ring? You know why? Because they want everybody to know they married and they want everybody to know their social status.
I guess it depends on the
person. Females are all about the impression. But you can't
lump all females in one box.
What I'm saying is elemental shit. I know for a fact that nothing applies to everybody. If I said all girls have titties, it's going to be one girl who had cancer or born with one titty or something. She's going to be like, nah, not me. We're not talking about your exceptional ass, right? We're not talking about the exception. We're talking about people who are part of the vast majority. So I'm talking about like the vast majority of females and the vast majority of males, even though everybody's different.
But it's not really attention. It's more of acknowledgement. They want you to acknowledge them in front of their friends, their family, their coworkers, whoever. Because, you know, it's a lot of people like, have these little sneaky links and they only want to like see you at night when no one else is around or whatever. And it's like, well,
that means you side. No, that just means you a side chick. That just means you side.
That happens?
What?
What happened? What's she talking about?
When people just try to like,
hide you and shit. And
females do it with guys do it with females, however it go. But at the same time.
And so to solidify your artificially solidify your place.
I was saying that to say that there's still people that really just wants to be acknowledged. It's not really so much about getting the attention. They just want to be acknowledged.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing. These are synonymous words. These words are one sounds a little bit better.
Attention is more like, I want you to have, it's different than you bringing me flowers in front of Walmart than you bringing me flowers on my job.
I know what I'm saying. If I brought you some shit behind something, only like your wife, like
some I don't want attention. I don't care about attention from strangers.
Your run-of-the-mill female isn't gonna be as like. I'm not gonna say she's not gonna be appreciative at all, but the real weight and the real gravity and the star appeal and all that shit is making these other hoes know yeah, look at what my man will do for me. This cannot be ignored.
Did we have a idea rotation? Did he leave?
The idea that a female isn't about the being getting attention is equivalent to saying that females don't want a wedding ring that has a large stone. Like all of them do. All of them want to be able to brag about their man and what they're able to acquire based on what they are as a female. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So that's like the most coveted female attribute. I'm taken care of like this. You know what I'm saying? Which female on earth isn't like impressed by that? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, my man came through and paid for my hair at the hair salon. Oh shit, my man don't do that. Big old lonely ass bitch sitting up in a chair next to her like, damn, what the fuck? I had to pay for my shit.
Social media.
No, that happens. That's elemental, bro. That's elemental. Every female wants to show off since the beginning of time. Look what my man brought. Look at this big ass carcass of meat. Look, bro, he brought home the bacon. He brought home, bro. Females have since the beginning of time wanted to show off what it was that they had in a man. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, bro. So
I think it goes both ways too.
That's elemental, bro. Niggas don't never need to show off. Like niggas want to show off they girl.
Yeah.
Right? We don't need you. We don't show off the attributes of our girl. We ain't trying to like, yeah, nigga, my girl suck dick better than everybody.
Of course not.
Like, yo,
of course
we don't even talk about that.
Of course not. But a girl, yeah, we want.
Y'all talk about niggas fucking. Y'all talk about how y'all get beat. Girls will talk about getting.
Y'all talk about girls y'all beat.
Not our wives.
Well,
not our wives, not our girls, not the girls we live with and love and shit like that. We only talk about that with the girls who niggas don't talk about. Niggas might talk about a girl you smashed. You might talk about something you hit on the low.
I ain't never had.
Yeah, you can't talk about your man, girl, man.
I don't have those conversations with my friends because I done had girls looking at like I done lost friends off of like niggas. So no, that's like a no. I mean, I know some girls that do it, but nah, not here.
That's kind of weird, though.
It is kind of weird, because especially if we all hanging out, and now I got y'all looking at my man, and y'all remembering the shit that I said he was doing to me the other night. Like, that doesn't make sense. That's going to be awkward as fuck. No. I don't need nobody trying to have no ideas.
I ain't know niggas kiss and tell, that's all I'm saying.
What you mean, bro?
Niggas been kissing and telling since elementary.
What are you talking about?
Y'all was telling on the girl y'all was fingering in the back of the class in 4th grade.
That's 4th grade though. Don't nobody know what the hell you talking about.
Niggas was not talking about that shit. What?
This thing said in the 4th grade.
What pussy? Where?
What? Don't use that toxic masculinity.
Crazy in the 4th grade. I don't know about that.
I'm just saying they been doing it since they was babies.
Niggas always been niggas from since the beginning of time talk about shit.
You was an animal if you was doing that.
Bro, if you took something down, nigga, you talk about that shit all the time. Yeah, nigga, I smashed shorty, blah 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 blah. Nigga, you might not be like, oh yeah, that's the shorty right there.
I ain't know people actually did that shit in real life. Like, they're talking, they're like, oh yeah.
No, but they do. That's how rumors went around. That's how rumors
went around. That's some high school shit. Like,
that's how rumors went around.
Oh, you know that girl? Nah, nigga. If you talking about like, yo, nigga, yeah, last night, bro, damn, that shit was crazy, bro. You remember the little fat booty bitch that I was dancing with? Yeah, nigga, I fucked that. Niggas been talking like that. You crazy? That's regular conversation. But there's some guys that actually do. If you know no nigga on earth, I ain't gonna front with the exception of some white people. White people like to talk about fucking their wives and shit.
Messed with before,
like most black people don't like.
Especially if they think you might know the girl. Oh, you know her? Oh yeah, I used to hit her back in the day.
Yeah, that's whole nigga shit. To even be talking about conquest and shit.
Pillow talking shit.
Yeah, not even pillow talk. That's like, oh, you must be trying to play a position. Not even pillow
talking. Like I could be in a club and a nigga just see me with some girl that he must have. Oh, that's your homegirl. Oh, like the fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's whole nigga shit anyway.
Like, I'm not gonna tell my homegirl you just talk shit about her while she
What's the purpose of a nigga telling you that you smashed a bitch? Or not a bitch, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying. What's the purpose of a nigga telling you you smashed the girl that you talking about? Unless that's your man and he want to tell you that nigga put me on. I put you on like, yo, nigga, I smashed shorty already.
It's really like he dick swinging.
Yeah, and he trying to brag on you. He trying to say like basically you can't get the girl I got or something. Like, nigga, you supposed to fuck that bitch extra hard because you said that, because now I'm gonna show you that, nigga, I do it harder than you, or I go harder than your ass, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? When a nigga tell you about ass nigga tell you about some shit like, yeah, nigga, I smashed that already. I don't give a fuck what you smash, nigga.
What pussy?
I ain't gonna lie, we about to hit the 3 hour mark. It's 2 hours.
Nigga, we can break this shit up. When we put it
yeah, but I'm saying I'm probably gonna cut it at 3 hours. That's lit.
I got more shit to talk about.
No, we don't, nigga.
You're not gonna cut it up and like make it shorter?
I'll probably just take highlights of some funny shit, you know what I'm saying, and go from there. But I think we're gonna cut the show for now. So I think it was a good run tonight. What do y'all think about the show, y'all? Give it a clap up. Give it a clap up, everybody.
I got more. I got some more, but I'm gonna save it for the next one.
Yeah, save it for next week. We're gonna try to do this every Monday at 9 o'clock. You feel me? What's on your plate? What's on your plate podcast? Your boy Sawed Off in this bitch. We got Visa. We got Brittany Not Renner in the building.
Oh shit.
First it was Britney Spears. I was getting called Britney Spears for like since middle school. Whenever she came out with that baby.
Okay.
On the next episode,
that shit over with.
Hold on. At preview of the next episode, we're gonna get into female feet. I'm gonna just put y'all preview. Just hey, look, that's what's coming up next. Female feet. You know what I mean?
Did she just show up?
Yes. Yeah, she knows what's going on.
Listen. Right. So we gonna cut this shit and we probably gonna use that as the highlight for the next show because I don't know about this feet shit. So
I don't know.
We out. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody who came through. And we about to go crazy every Monday at 9. Check us out. Good show. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Humble Wrestler.
We out there, bitch. School.